Good morning, whale watchers. We're out here hanging out with my boy Tucker down there in the bottom. Looking beautiful, the little devil on my shoulder.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Your shoulder's nice and warm this morning.
We might be like negative 15 here tonight, and I'm looking forward to it. I love the cold, dude. That stuff's in my blood. And then, of course, we got the other host, my man Jay-Z, sitting here looking at a couple of our positions in pain. One of our positions is doing all right. But I'm sure y'all saw that pre-market SPY drop from almost 684 all the way down into the 679s on what I assume was the jobs report, which, let me pop that back open. I was just reading that. It looks like there was a surprise decline in November of 32,000 private payrolls. Market didn't like that here in the pre-market. We're open now. We've got a nice little bounce happening on SPY. We're back up to 680.70. But we'll see what they do. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Periscope, see if we can't take some scalps today.
Well, scalpy poos.
What are you kind of watching this morning, Jay-Z, before we start rolling into some potential Periscope scalps, see if we get any new flow in today? You don't gotta pull up the site, but I know you added something yesterday. We both added those HUN $12 calls for February.
Yeah. I have those. I'm sitting on those. I'm still sitting on some of my AMRX calls. They had some really good FDA news, but apparently they're dropping FDA news. However, I know that when I was talking about that, I think Tommy on Fotis said that same thing happened with Arrowhead, and Arrowhead Therapeutics also dropped, and they zoomed in on my face again this camera.
Yeah, it did.
Uh-oh. And you guys want to see my nostril hairs?
We're just trying to give you guys an early morning jump scare.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was the whole situation behind Arrowhead. Also did the same thing. It dropped and then it spiked later on. So I'm hoping that AMRX is the same thing. That's my hope and pray on that. I did have let's see how some of my earnings stuff were going.
And yeah, folks, you're damn right he's checking that on his phone.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Nothing
That's
but
how
pros
it
here.
goes.
You gotta love him for all his faults, you know?
Yeah.
Even if they're gigantic faults.
Massive faults.
Yeah. Oh, my PSTG cons are up 500%, which is nice. I'll take those real quickly.
Good shit.
I play PSTG
taking profits
earnings
right away in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna take those profits just because that's earnings. I don't want it to. I'll leave a run or two, but that's about it. Those are up pretty nicely. I actually didn't think they were gonna be up this nicely because the IV was pretty high up yesterday, but the bid ask is it's pretty good. Seems
that IV
like
was the same case with SGML, and we did take some SGML. I'll kick over to my screen here.
You know why too? PSTG is down 21%.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But as you can see, we got a nice little bump in our account value. Well, as you can't see.
I don't think they can.
Now, as you can see, we got a nice bump on our account value. We took some SPY scalps yesterday using Periscope. Unfortunate we didn't have our live going during, but we took a couple of put scalps and one call scalp yesterday and gave ourselves a nice little $200 profit bump. Right now, we're sitting in these SGMLs, which had immense implied volatility yesterday. I'm going to check this 12 that I have in the WhaleWatch account for January quick, because I suspect it's only down 15 bucks because of a bid-ask spread or some general tomfoolery. Because the implied volatility when I opened this was 140%. That should be down more. I'm going to be real. That should be down more. Whoops. Not related bonds. What the hell? Calls. There we go. 12. Implied volatility still there. Yeah, we got a wide bid-ask spread going on with the 10s, an even wider one with the 12s. So that's what I got going on here. This should be down more in my opinion. That implied volatility is juiced. But we saw a few days ago, let me go back to my flow. I just want to show what we saw in SGML that prompted us to take those. There were a couple. The first one was the $15 call, and this one was slapping. This one was popping. Look at all of these chase fills as well. There were about 2,000 total volume on the day back on the 1st, I think it was, for the 15s. Yep. Nope, not the 15s that had the 2,000. The 12s were yesterday. Look at that giant ask side transaction candle. I dove into it. I didn't see any opening bids to start off. These just scaled in with an ascending fill. So as the bid-ask spread tightened up to 85 to 90, they kept filling at 89 to 90. That's why I took these SGML calls. They're taking some heat right now.
Just a quick thing. We're getting some airline puts coming in this morning, early morning.
All right, let me flip over to you. Dive into that.
Yeah. So I just want to double check. So I did see this DAL come in. Seems like they're at the ask. I'm gonna take a quick dive in this. They are only 2% of the money. It's not a lot of volume technically either for DAL, but overall, we start off here at the bid. Doesn't really matter because it's 3 minutes later. Here's what I'm really looking at. So 135. It seems like it closed up a lot, right? And then seemingly we're going into the premium here. Sorry, English is a little hard for me this morning. But the reason these I feel like are going down is because they're all being. This looks like one dude. I feel like this is one guy or one person. What do you think, Nick? That's opening this.
Yeah,
up?
I'm getting that vibe. They're all part of the same alert. If you click on those little airwaves, these are all part of the same alert, and I share your sentiment on that. Bookmark that, because anytime I see like really heavy stuff on airlines, tend to get a little spark from it. Not every time, obviously. There is no one size fit all for anything. But what I do want to talk about, since we haven't missed a move or anything on it, do you want to pull up that HUN flow we followed? This one was you, baby. You found this on your filter.
Yeah, let's do it. HUN.
And it's our currently only green position on the day.
It was, I believe, the 12th, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. The 12th for February 26th.
Hey, I'm looking at the Twitter. I think the oh, there we go. It's better. Never mind. It was just my thing over here.
Hey, man, don't jinx shit. This was the first day nothing was broken upon launch.
Hey, do we have the Twitter chat open or no?
Yeah. It's on.
Oh, interesting. I'm just.
Oh, by the way, folks, let me kick back to both of us here. During the show, at any time, if you see something crazy flow-wise or something you don't understand, just spam in the chat. If you're on YouTube, spam the chat. If you're on Twitter, spam that chat. Tucker will pull it up for us, and we'll dive into that and answer some questions as well. This is like
the chat and making sure you guys are communicating with our two lovely hosts here is what I am paid to do. That is my job as the new meme of what I get to do for my job here. That is the job.
And then Jay-Z just does his job for him on accident sometimes. Hey, we're working overtime. But yeah, if you guys see anything or you want any flow requests, just drop them in the chat. We'll pull them up for you and do a little dive in. And shit, maybe you guys will find us something to take a trade on the house account.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, Jay-Z, let's look at these HUN, because I was considering adding to these this morning if we get any kind of dip.
Yeah, I'm actually going to set a singular sell order, though, because I do want to take a 20% if I get a chance.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I will set that over first before I do that. All right, so these came in yesterday with a heck of a lot of volume. It came on my I'm going to regret saying this, but came on the Creamy Daddy filter.
Oh, my God. Creamy Daddy.
I'm sorry. I had to.
The most sensual filter names in the business over here.
Had to make it fun, right? Can't make filters and not make it fun, right? But I saw this come in at the $1.4 million on HUN. There was a lot of HUN flow before. I will say that I know that Beadman found that a long time back and it did well before that. But when I saw this come in, it looked more super unusual for the amount of the volume. Third average is 653. Everything looked at the ass. 36,794. 28,000 carried over. Obviously not all of it carried over, right? But still a decent chunk I feel like did carry over. So I'm actually curious to see where this takes us. It filled at 0.6. So currently up 2% for the day. So yeah, this is what I saw. I did like how when that hit, that was just a spike in premium as well. I don't really see this much premium coming in for for a stock like this. So this is why I was like kind of like alerted by this one.
I will be
yeah.
honest. I got my fills at market. So these ones for us, I think the flow was coming in from like 55 to 60.
Yeah.
I never got my fill at 60. So at the end of the day, I just bumped it up and took market orders. We are in for 65 per on these.
Got it.
On the house account.
So,
but I mean, you know, it's a percentage bump, but it's not too much of a cost bump. And just from more of a charting perspective, let me pop this up on mine quick. You know, let me get off of the 5 minute. The reason I was okay with that is we dipped all the way down to 730 on the stock back in early November. And it was in a pretty consistent downtrend on the daily. Every bounce was sold, and they formed this nice trend down. But with the most recent price action, they're really close to that 1150, which was the last rejection for the next leg down. My hypothesis here is if they can get above that level right there, you see right here it acted as support back in April, held it, came down, lost it, came up, came down, then started rejecting it here. 3, 4 rejections of that 1149 level. This is kind of forming more of a swoop up off the bottom than these did, and it's a lot more violent with a much higher move from the bottom. I'm aiming for them to reclaim that 1149 level and hold it as support. And we have a good bit of time on these, so they can shake it out. The only fear I have with this one is the true stop, like where it breaks this potential recovery pattern, is way down at $8. I will not be holding this position that long because that'll basically zero out these $12 calls. 871's another support where they tried holding the last leg down, but I like it. I think we're starting to set up more upside trajectory here with these 3 candles on the daily. I like that they held my EMA 5 here, good little bounce, and they're starting to set up again here. I don't want them to lose that last daily candle, which is 50 cents down from here. But I still like it. If we get a dip today at all, I'm probably going to add a 3rd contract and take a little bit more risk on this than I otherwise would with such a small account. But I'm feeling nice and cocky after yesterday's scalps, so I kind of want to have a 3rd one on this.
Yeah. I probably would want to add more too if I'm able to add more. But for right now, I'm gonna be a good boy and not try and oversize my positions on that account. So
Anthony said Microsoft also lowered AI software quotas. How much did they like that? They didn't like that at all. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Microsoft took a hit. Ooh! I flipped it back to the 5. They're down big. That's painful, son. They're down almost 3% on the day, but that shit started in the pre-market. Look at that drop. They didn't like that at all. You say anything anti-AI and you're going to have a problem right now.
Oh, Box coming back from the dead over here. Box had earnings last night, and they actually dropped, I think, around 5 to 6%, and just saw this big order coming as well. So I just want to interestingly check out Box, and Box is trucking back along to that some good levels. So I believe they took a hit. I don't know how they opened up. I don't know if you guys saw Marvel earnings either. Marvel actually went down, and within 1 hour, it went all the way back up. It was kind of crazy if you guys actually look at it. Nick, you want to pull up that chart, actually? Maybe it shows the chart.
What am I pulling up? I wasn't paying attention, I'm going to be honest.
The Marvel chart.
Marvel, MRVL?
Yeah.
Marvel Technologies. Another nice... This is like mimicking SPY right now with that bounce off the bottom. What'd you find? Why am I looking at this? Ooh, what a ripper off of 85. Way. What happened?
So that's what I'm saying. If you look at the chart, right, see that drop right there?
Yeah.
That drop was from a bad earnings, right? And then right afterwards something happened. I can't remember the news.
Oh, they bought that shit right back up.
And they bought that shit right back up, dude, and then all the way back up. It was kind of crazy to see.
Wow.
Like within an hour, by the way. That's like the second or third time I've actually seen
this is
that
the hourly. I have it
night.
on the hourly chart right now, and just
Yeah,
rocket.
dude, it was
Look at that wick.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
They just kind of
So-
came down and tested a very light support at 85.67. It lines up perfectly with the last time they tried dipping down right back here on the 28th. Damn! And it's kind of bull flagging too. If they can complete this pattern to the upside, they're just going to go back up. Otherwise, I could see them back testing 94-ish. If they back test 94 and hold it, I might... How expensive are these? We got a cheap account here. How expensive is this shit?
They're pretty expensive. I wouldn't touch it right now, actually.
Well, no, not right now. No. If they dip. Yeah, these are pricey as hell. If they dip down to that 94, I could see an argument to grab 105s for like a month out. But we'll keep an eye on that. What a recovery. God damn.
Crazy, right? So those box contracts, I'm actually gonna test one and see if I can actually fill one for what it filled at, but I doubt it because it's already ripping as we go. But it was the 33, I believe, or 0.7. If maybe I can fill and get out. We'll find out in a second. Maybe I get a quick 20%. Oh yeah.
Where are we at on SPX? 68.21. We've still got net call premiums trying to rise. I'm eyeballing a put, but I need to see something more from net premiums here. This is kind of bear flagging for SPY. My stop would be pretty tight. It'd be at 681.55, that last high on the 5-minute. I'm thinking about it.
Let's see what happens.
They're starting to move without me. If they can't hold that EMA, I'm going to take it.
Hey, you want to do me a quick favor, Nick, and tell me what our next roof on whatchamacallit box is? Our next little ceiling? Because I just took a call. I want to make sure that a charting guru can give me some information.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're chasing, my guy.
I'm chasing that because I'm testing a new filter, guys. Just an FYI, I'm testing a new filter.
We're coming up on resistance on it right now.
Okay.
Resistance-ish. I mean, it's a little bit of a tiny range. 32.47, 32.63, 32.77. Let me go to a higher time frame. Yeah, we're testing local highs of the year here. Let me see.
Normally,
the high of the year is 38.80, so there's room up. They have pretty firm resistance at 34 that they have to get over to continue that. I think you got big balls chasing. This is a huge candle, though.
Yeah, I'm chasing it because, again, when I test my filters, I test it with my own income because I gotta pay the tuition for testing my filters. So I got this new filter I'm testing, and I'm hoping that this will work because this also came up. So this I like to double cross-check filters. So this came up on one of my interval flow filters. We're currently
entering a gap from 32.50 to 34.80. This is a reject spot, so be careful. If they can get into this gap and destroy it, you can see them try to push back up towards that yearly high at 38.80. But mind you, this is the daily chart. I usually chart on like 1 minutes to 5 because I'm a scalper. But patterns are patterns, right? That's kind of my hypothesis on this. But we're right at the bottom of that gap that they gapped up back in May to get to almost 39. We're in there now, and this is the biggest daily candle they've had pretty much since then. Pretty much since May, this is the biggest daily candle they've formed. So I would be careful, but I don't hate it. I'm not chasing it in the house account, but I don't hate it. Keep an eye on it though, because it could reject hard.
We'll see. I got a 33 calls, so
we've got two comments to kind of look at here. Number one is Anthony saying data at 10 Eastern, just to set a reminder. I don't know what he means by that, but I figure you guys do.
What do we got coming out? Let's see
if we can. It says data at 10 ET.
All right, one sec.
And I'm out, Nick. 20% on box.
Good shit, dude. Good trade. Hell yeah. Economic calendar. Manufacturing today? Nope, that was the first. I'm stupid. Here we go.
Anthony, can you
ISM services?
Expound
what the hell is that?
on what you were referencing for data?
I don't know what he means. Expound on HUN.
ISM services.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I have no idea.
Institute for Supply Management? No.
Look at good old Poet coming back on the
I think
screen.
it's PMI maybe. Last one was in
Good old
September.
Poet.
What I think I want to do is put in a request to see how different to map out how different because we currently have Fed speakers impact, where when Fed speakers talk, the impact on SPY by percentage points over various time frames after they talk, like after they take the podium, and some of them are pretty high impact, but I want that with data too, like the data drops on an average. I think we can. Oh yeah, we have the Trump schedule tracker too.
Noise.
But we did have that private payrolls this morning, and that I suspect was the main cause of SPY's dip. A little bit of a news drop. Oh, yay. Jay-Z, what you looking at, homie? They're not gonna let me. They're not gonna let me add the HUN, are they? I want it cheaper. I don't want to add.
So
More
funny
expensive.
enough, I had my Yeats filter picked up the the IRBT calls for 12-19 calls. They were actually, funny enough, they were almost down. I think they were down minus 80%, and now they're up 142% because IRBT is up 30% today.
I should have taken those puts, homie. It's too late now.
That's okay.
It's all right.
You get the next one. You'll get the next one. But yeah, they're up 140% now, which is crazy.
Jesus.
Back from the dead. Back from the dead,
Call
baby.
an ambulance, but not for me right there.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. 680s are in the money.
Yeah. Box is gonna break that level, dude. It's getting ready.
You still got to run
Getting
around?
ready. Yeah, yes, sir. You
Nice.
know it.
Nice.
You know it. Poet just came back on. I know we don't have any Poet anymore, but Poet hit the filter again.
I have no problem with round 2. Go ahead and pull that bad boy out.
I don't think it's enough premium though yet. Oh, it's up 12% today.
Yeah. No, I was thinking yesterday that we jumped the gun on taking profit on those.
What were the calls we had? What would they be up right now? Just so I can cry a little bit. Oh, Box is running. Let's go.
Dude, print that runner, my man.
Let's go.
Oh, Poet is juicing.
Box entry was 0.7. We are at 1.05 right now.
I'm going to pull up the box chart.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's still going. Every 5-minute candle is just straight up.
That's a 50%er right there. In the morning, within what? 3 minutes? Let's go. I will take that all day, every day.
Oh man, they tapped right on the door of that area I was talking about. They're knocking. Oh, I gotta go back to the daily. I'm so stupid. I'm just slow this morning. They're pushing in. They are not quite breaching the gap yet, but they're getting into it. I want to see them take it all the way up to 35 for you. The top, roughly the top of that gap.
I
from
got
May.
33s, man. I got the 33s that came in.
Hey.
These guys right here that came in when I.
As that runner goes, don't do the break even shit. Like don't give up your runner profits on greed or zero or hero your runner.
Nick is gonna kill me.
I'm gonna remind you very early on, since I've been reminding myself daily about that SPY scalp. Not even scalp, it was a swing where I way oversized on the house account and gave back like $500 in profit. Very stupid. Don't do that. But why don't you tell the folks what you did the other day with your 70% winner?
Oh man! All right, so MDB had earnings, right? So I was kind of a little biased on MDB, so I bought puts at the start of the day, I believe. Well, at the start of the day, I would say 12-ish, and my puts were up 70%. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it run into earnings. Big mistake. The signs were there, right? The last hour of the day on my DGen ER filter had all calls, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just be more biased. and I'm just gonna let it run. I'm gonna let it ride. And guess what happened to those puts? 0.
Yeah. I'm
We have in the Twitter chat we have Anne-Marie Emmons who said, "Where do you learn this shit, lol?"
here, bro. Here, bro. No, if you can, Tucker, you know which Unusual Whales YouTube playlist to share to the homie.
Yep, for sure.
And you know the website to share to the homie. Our good old fashioned
I
info
do.
hub.
You guys can also follow both our X accounts. Because post a lot of stuff on there too. So
And not
Emery,
only
if you're
that,
still in the chat here, because to give context, Emery then said it's too early for this, and it's over my head. Going to go learn something about trading filters. Emery, if you're still here, if you're still listening, I am sending a YouTube playlist in the chat. That is the Unusual Whales Education YouTube playlist. So some of those videos might help you get a handle on what's going on here, because I can totally understand it being overwhelming. And then I will also be sending a link to, as Nick mentioned, a Unusual Whales website, like sort of beginner's guide. So both of those might help you.
and just kind of stay tuned to the Unusual Whales Twitter account as well, because we'll have the GOAT OG Flowbro Snorlax UW doing educationals as well. Our show's a little bit more, hey, let's be loud as shit in the morning, get everybody hyped up, see if we can find any trades to take while we're on. I missed one scalp already. We'll explain what we're doing and why, but as far as like the beginner baseline stuff, Snorlax streams are goated.
the best.
Right now, what you see on the chart is Jay-Z's folly that he was just talking about. He got puts right before earnings, held them to 70%, and then decided to take the risk and hold them into earnings. And this massive rectangle you see on my screen, that is what happened to our boy. It gapped up on earnings massively, and bro took a hit, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but it happens. I mean, like I said,
greedy.
guys, I oversized some spy swings after a good day of scalping, where I took our account from 1,000 to 1,600 and gave it all back on an oversized swing. So we're here to track everything we do. If lack of a better word, if we fuck up, you're gonna find out about it.
Oh yeah. I was gonna. Oh, guess what, Nick? My PSTG, the pure storage puts I have, are over 1,000% now.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Earnings, baby. I love earnings. Well,
Yeah,
I
but
did
at the
get
same
cooked-
time, it
I
is
do
a
get
numbers
cooked,
game.
yeah.
He's
It is
really good at
100%.
earnings. He just hosed himself on MDB. He had the winner.
Yeah.
He just, That's
No,
why I don't like
also-
setting runners to break even, because you're giving your profit back for free.
Also, just a quick thing of how I do it too is I play the cheaper cons, because that way, if I do end up losing it, I only lose like $10 to $20, which is like, that's how I want to play it. But the winners actually outweigh the losses. The win rate ratio is probably like super low.
I'll show an example of that right now. I don't even need my futures account for this, because this account is a good example. Where are we at here? Where's it at?
I'm thinking it's on
go.
my screen.
So actually, our win rate on this account is higher than I thought it was. I thought it was only like 30%. Our win rate's only 50%, but we're up 30% on the account. Win rate as a baseline is kind of a nothing burger to a degree if your winners outweigh the losers as a whole. Now, technically, yeah, you can win 10% of the time and still profit, but I don't know that I would push it that low. But moral is it's a numbers game. If your winners hit harder than your losers to enough of a degree that it outweighs how many times you lose, it's fine. My scalping rate on futures is like 40%, and my futures account looks fine. I'm not rich, but I mean, it looks fine.
Yeah.
So don't get married to the idea of win rate percentage. It's not the end all be all. You can win 90% of the time and still lose all your money if your losers are massive. Like, it's possible.
It definitely is, for sure. But that's why
Here on
for earnings,
WhaleWatch,
I
we
think
are
people-
massive losers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, come on, Tuck. You don't know how to spell that out either. Like, you know that. Everybody knows that. Crowd had earnings too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, somebody's buying 206K. It's only 1% of the money. I'm not spending $2,000 on a call. I ain't got that type of cash to just throw around. We got nothing that's coming. Oh, these actually hit up on Yeats as well, Yeats filter, and they are currently up 20% too. A good thing, a good little tidbit I have, probably I don't know if Nick would agree with me. I like to cross-check filters. If you build a couple different filters like screeners, option screeners, or interval flow, you can cross-check the actual contract and see if it came on anything else. Because if they kind of coincide with both of them, I feel like that's a good, better indicator to give you a better confirmation.
That's something that your boy Milt's been playing with too, like a filter to rule them all type of ordeal. Where it tracks. He has a shitload of his own proprietary filters. One of them's really good with Spy. But he's got something in the works that I think he's posted about a few times that kind of encompasses all of his filters into one. Like if something hits all of the main filters, it shows up there type shit. Really cool. Yeah. It's a good idea in my opinion. I only really have like 2 filters that I use for my flow. My one interval flow filter, and then a kind of like a way more raw flow filter. Spy is pushing up.
Also, I think that Twitter is not loading. I think maybe, or is it just me?
I think it's just you because you said that earlier.
No, I know. I see what you're saying. It keeps like, and reloading. This may impact our views. It keeps like saying reload, and then you click it and it's fine.
Oh,
but it happened a couple of times. I don't think it's on your end though.
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Twitter.
All right, it's just
spazzing.
If you're in the Twitter chat, say something in the chat if you are also having that issue, so we know we're not insane.
Yeah.
Sad says SVC. Yeah, SVC is the Service Proprietary Trust. This one right here, it came in on a filter of mine. It came on this as well. Had a 20,000-ish premium. It's very small. It's obviously a quote-unquote penny stock, right? But I think someone was just trying to get in and out of there real quickly. So,
Spy's pushing, homie. Spy's pushing.
It's pushing up.
It's pushing up hard right now.
Let me check. Let me take
breaking,
a look.
We're getting pretty damn close to the top of the drop already. We're at 682.33 now.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Let's see if they reject 682.34 ish. That was where they bounced in the pre-market a little bit before the drop. Let me see where Periscope's at too. Let's see if they're gonna give me something spicy. I like spice. They are at the top of the negative gamma zone. They've got positive gamma at 68.40, but it notably has dropped off considerably since market open. I'm not going to get puts on this yet, even though this is where I would be looking for a rejection on Periscope. I'm not going to risk it. That was a pretty vigorous buy. I'm going to wait and see what they do at this level before I just kind of try to preempt it. If anybody's having issues with Twitter video, please spam in the chat. I'm willing to bet, if you are, there's some shit going on Twitter, like when we have our FOMC panels just spaz out and drop people.
I got some RR flow that came in, but it's clearly it's gone already. Never mind. I couldn't even blink. It was at 3%. Now it's already at almost 5.5% up.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's going. She's going.
All right, let's pop open. Oh, you already got it open. Never mind. I was gonna say pop open one of your new filters. Let's see if we get anything that isn't running with that one already.
That one already went. That was no chance in getting it. I'm those IRBT's up 44% right now, which is kind of insane. I should probably close some of these. Yeah, I should probably take some.
Okay, yeah, father and son. Tucker, SMDH, bro. I'm shaking my head at you. You just gave a whole spiel about doing your job at the top, and you left this poor homie hanging. Damn, man.
Also,
father and son
homesteading 8059. I apologize. I was kind of lumping your question in with our other.
Oh, fair enough.
From the other chat.
But yes, this can help you with swing trading. When I trade flow, it's almost specifically swing trading. What I do with SPY is like scalping with an occasional swing, but I use 1 day to expiration to 3 days to expiration for scalping. So our count is small, and we can't afford to have theta eat us alive while we sit through drawdown and whatnot. But yeah, absolutely. Flow helps you.
They're having issues trading with the Twitter stream. Cat Zen says issues with the stream.
Yeah, Twitter is dropping the ball. It looks like we're fine over on YouTube, though.
Yeah, we're good right now.
Yeah, I think Twitter Studio's having some issues.
Would that mean it's worth tweet.
I'm
out,
not
guys.
restarting. That'll kind of
No,
break
not
it.
restarting. I don't think that would fix it. Tweeting out the YouTube link, so that people can migrate to a. And I'll post a YouTube link in the Twitter chat, but so people can migrate to the more stable stream. All right, from my Tucker Hazel account. If you're in the Twitter chat and you want a more stable stream, go check out the YouTube link I just said.
All right. Also, I think we spoke about those XNets a while back, Nick. Those hit a 20% too before. Just an FYI. Took some good profits on that. Let's see. Let's see if I can fill some of these for some good value over here.
Yuri wants to take a peek at Tesla. I imagine that flow is just shit show heaven, like it usually is. I'm not much of a Tesla trader. I know Jay-Z trades Tesla every now and again.
Once in a while, yeah.
But I tend to not touch Tesla because I always get blown up. And on some of the huge names, flow's a little bit harder to read because there's so damn much of it. That's not to say there's no interesting flow on it. It's just a lot more mud you have to walk through to get to the clear water. What are those 580s on your feed? That's out there.
Yeah, I mean they are pushing up though, so I'm guessing like they're 1.0, they're 1.2 to 2026. I mean they're probably trying to get like a premium grab, like a quick cash grab. I think on these, I don't know if there's any news per se. I mean this is, if I look at the total percentage of volume too, it's 0%. It's nothing. Right, so total premium is only 17K. For me, Tesla 17K premium is kind of like a nothing burger. That's just my opinion. Obviously, it definitely can be wrong, but so.
Anthony wants us to revisit those ridiculously expensive Tesla calls from Monday's show. I'm sure they're fine, but come on, man. Like, come on.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, no,
they're definitely $1,400 each.
They're definitely in the money for sure.
This dude's swinging an entire regional bank per trade, and he's like, "Hey, here's this $1,400 contract on Tesla for our $1,300 account."
Hey, Anthony, how about you share some of those, some of them cash flow with us? Huh? We can't afford that. We can't afford that over here.
Anthony Sanford on Twitter, folks. I heard that he's going to bankroll the entire WhaleWatch show. That's just what I heard. It's just what I heard. Oh, he said that they exited same day.
Oh, all right. Let me check it out then. I'll check it out. 12/26, the 440s. Since oh, that's not really good. We'll do 3 days because it was Monday. Oh, I see what he means.
And again, to the homies on Twitter, if you're having reload issues with the video, it is 100% on Twitter's side. The YouTube link is alive and well, and the chat is popping with our boy Anthony Sanford leading the way. Hop on over there. We'll be tweeting this thing out here in a second if you missed the link.
Trendsetter Anthony Sanford. That's our
Trendsetter.
Hey, you know what though? They got it. 12/1 was Monday, right? I'm so messed up with my days and dates. 12/1.
Oh, they missed the big move on it though, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Look at that.
Wait, did they? No, they did sell for a small profit in some of them, but a lot of those, if they check the open interest to make sure those actually exited, they took a loss.
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah, only 2,800 of that carried over, and then on 12/2 it got hit again big time yesterday.
Yeah.
But the Monday guys, they did get in and out same day, and it looks like if you go back up there, that first set of orders was for a loss.
Yeah, seems like it, right? Let me see if I can make these.
Oops.
There we go. That looks a little cleaner for everybody. There we go. Yeah. Oopsie daisy is right.
Damn. Someone else got in yesterday, and they're doing fine. Somebody wants to look at RR. We did look at RR, right? That already ripped. Pull it up again to show Pone in the chat, though. He asked for the 4C again for January, and kind of show him why we didn't take that.
Yeah.
It's already going.
This popped up. So Pone is the one that posted the LPTX, by the way, before, just an FYI. So
Oh, welcome
Maybe.
back, Pone. We dropped the ball on that shit. I don't know if you saw the
Maybe.
video that I made of it, but it was fitting.
Yeah, it was definitely fitting. So, Pone, this came up at 3% up, and when I looked at it, it was at 3%, and then by the time I was able to tell Nick, it was already at 5.6%. Now, however, do I want to be a little bit of a degenerate? Yep.
If they come back down to 360 on the stock and bounce it, I might take something on it. Look where they were in the pre-market. That pre-market move, 357 up to 413 before they rejected and came back. They went below that support at the 360 area on the drop. Not much farther to go down. The risk reward's there a bit if they can come down a little bit more for me. Because that's a good recovery bounce. Now, mind you, the bounce is in line with SPY. So, tentative, but I swear to God, if we get another LPTX that we don't take.
I just took a 12-19 4C, so we'll see how that plays out. Because, yeah, I'm going to take a 12-19 4C because that looked, I came back to my level of where I wanted to get in before it ran. So,
what was your fill on that? Because the bid ask is pretty wide.
0.29.
What?
Yeah. Not this one. 12-19. I got a 12-19, not a 116.
When the hell did you get that?
Just now. I just filled.
Oh, I'm on puts. God damn. I was like, where the hell did you get 0.29?
Whoa. Relax. Relax. We're not doing the puts, right?
No. I just had puts open because I was looking for a SPY scalp. You know what? Y'all are going to hear a beep.
Oh, God. He's following through. Oh, God.
I'm going to probably get a 30 fill here.
This is super risky, by the way. This is like...
Yeah. I'm going in for 2 of them. I made enough scalping yesterday on this account that the risk is worth it. Let's see what happens with it. Go ahead and bookmark that if you didn't already so we can keep track of it on site. You can open up the aggregate flow button and it'll let you bookmark from there.
You're right. Actually, I'll do this one right here.
I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I like the flow. I don't like chasing, but I like the flow enough and the chart.
I mean, also, if I'm looking at 85K for a $391 million market cap stock is a quite significant amount of money going towards it, I feel like. So it doesn't look like people.
The flow is the force for January, right? We have a lot less time than they do, so I'm going to keep an eye on that level I told you about.
Yeah.
That 360 area. If we lose that and make a new low of day, I'm going to fold these just to be safe on the house account.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're in 1. Pone, last time we didn't listen to you about something we looked at. Guess what happened? That bastard ran to like 4,500%.
I did see those RRs earlier, too. I was like, I was really contemplating on it, so...
We also got Cookster in the YouTube chat saying, "Can you guys take a look at F-Leap calls?
Ford leaps?
ITM, please."
He's boomer stocking us. You want to pull up the Ford overview, Jay-Z? We might as well just take a look at that and see if they have anything spicy. He wants in the money leaps for some reason.
In the money, interesting. We're at 13.3. In the money is a 13.
I'm looking over to the right.
12.5.
Where are we trading? 13.
We have 11.67.
1485. None of the big open interest ones are in the money for the leaps.
This one,
the 1185's kinda.
The 1167.
Yeah, but those aren't leaps. Leaps are farther dated. Generally, like a year out is the genericness. But I'm such a short-term trader that anything 100 days plus, I personally consider a leap.
You know what? You know also what I didn't realize? It's almost end of the year, dude. Like,
we're almost done.
Like, holy
2025 teleported. Yeah, this is just crazy open interest, and you'll see that a lot on for lack of a better word, boomer stocks. Heavy open interest on a lot of these. There's not much we can really garner from this. Yeah, from this here.
I did see a lot of GM flow too. That
are any of today's contracts worthwhile down at today's volume? Still super high open interest.
Not in my opinion right now, at least.
Couple of weeklies, monthlies, nothing substantial. Like if you look at all this open interest there in the column next to the bid ask in between volume and bid ask, all of that open interest means literally every single contract you see trading right now heavily on the day can be exits, because 2,000 volume here, there's 8,000 open interest. Every single contract could be an exit. 13,000 open interest, 1,500 volume. Every single contract could be an exit. That's the case for every single one of these. Nothing standing out to me on Ford today, and those leaps have such high open interest for so long, who knows what those homies are doing. And none of it was all entered in at once. If you saw when Jay-Z had that open, there wasn't one big order of 40,000. It was building up over time on various sides of the trade, both bid and ask. Can't really garner much information.
Nick, did we talk about did I talk about with over here about DKNG calls by any chance? Or no?
I don't think so.
All right. So
at least if you
else.
did, I was on a piss break or not paying attention, and both are equally likely.
Yeah, they're up. The stock's up 2%. I mean, not significantly crazy move, but like it's still up. So not a bad move overall. Trying to see what else I have open. I did catch a nice little Wendy's move, which is nice.
Oh yeah, I did see that you were messing with Wen yesterday.
Yeah, I came in. The moment it came in, I grabbed some calls, and then I dipped out for profit, and it's still in profit, so which is nice.
Somebody asked how SPY's looking. They're still struggling to recover the drop from the news drop this morning. They got pretty damn close, but if you were here about 20 minutes ago, I was talking about this 682.34 level right here, and they rejected it pretty cleanly. But they're not losing their bounce whatsoever. So for longs, I want to see them reclaim this and start pushing back toward high. For shorts, I want them to show me how secure 682.36 is as a resistance on the 5-minute chart. If they keep tagging this, there's some scalp potential in this like $1 to $2 range here. But you know, I'm only going to take really clean scalps on this account because there's not a whole lot of buying power. And so if, like, for example, if I take a $200 contract on a scalp, boom, now I only have $600 to do intraday stuff with. With a small account like this, I'm just being a little bit more selective. I want to see, I do better trading to the downside. Not necessarily a bear. I know markets go up. My brain just works for downside. I want to see this maintain resistance to maybe get into a put scalp and see if we can't make a new low of the day. But to be determined. Nothing for me here yet.
All right.
And yes,
I'm
you
kind of
did see
looking
us down $80 on our positions.
I'm looking at some PAS calls that came in just now. I did see some PAS flow prior, so I'm trying to figure out exactly where I saw these come in at a hefty amount. So 343 had 1126 had quite a hefty amount of premium for call side coming in. So I want to kind of find out where. I wish I could just click that sometimes, but let's see. Maybe here 1126. So this is what I do. I go through all of them sometimes just to make sure if I can catch and see which one actually had the. Here it is. Oh, look at that. Perfect, I think, like example of, right? It says call volume, but over here it looks like a sold to open, right, Nick?
Yeah, but that wouldn't be the same net premium nuance I've talked about, because the bid side would make net premium go down. Oh, you mean the volume? My bad. I thought you were looking at the chart above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the call volume.
I do want to point out that just because you see calls that are bid side doesn't mean the stock's not playable. Yeah, that's indicative of somebody betting on downside, just like buying a put is. But there's more connotations with bid side calls. They could be creating a collar around shares that they have. They could be immensely long the stock, and the calls are a hedge for their shares. A lot of nuance, but if you see flow like that, that's still considered bearish at face value. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll see bid side puts and I'll play a call. You know what I mean? Like bid side puts, they're betting on upside motion. They want those puts to lose value. And by selling them to open, if the stock goes up, the value of those puts drop. They get to capitalize on the money they received, called credit, for selling those to open. The same goes for calls. So hypothetically, if you're on a cash account or your margin account doesn't have enough money to play with margin, You can play bid side contracts by just buying to open the opposite. So if you see bid side calls and you really like that flow, you can buy a put on that stock, and effectively the same hypothesis going on. Now, not to say that's what you should do here. I'm just as an example. You can see flow like this and still buy naked options to play it. You just buy a put instead of a call.
Yeah, like always, Snorlax always says, right? Ask doesn't necessarily mean a buy, and bid doesn't necessarily
Also
mean
true.
a sell either. So you never know what the trader is thinking of.
Context matters.
Yep, context does matter.
Dude, I'm getting hot as hell. I might open my window, but it's like 10 degrees out.
But yeah, so maybe I will disregard this right now. Well, keep an eye on pass for later.
It's getting hot in here, so hot. I am getting too hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off.
Somebody taking profits on these, or they're adding over here? Somebody adding here, or?
Anthony says a lot of low volume the last couple of sessions also. Last 2 sessions in SPY have traded way below the 30-day average. 2 lowest volume days since mid-August, excluding the half-day Friday.
They're getting some more love on these RRs coming in, actually.
Where is dashboard? Somebody says they think SPY's going to fall. I don't necessarily disagree. I really wish SPX would test 68.40 first, because that would be my major short spot. But we do got net premiums falling along with the stock price, but I like to see preemptive moves. Net put premium isn't moving in tandem quite yet. I want to see what they do. Because let me pull up my super flow so they can see my periscope.
Super flow.
We're sitting in this range of negative gamma, and the negative gamma below is starting to trend toward the positive side. I'm keeping an eye on that 68.20, because if they come all the way down here and bounce it hard, I might take a long. But here is what I'm talking about the net premiums. We're not seeing net put premiums move with that dip. Put buyers aren't buying the dip, so to speak. They're not believing it. So right now, there's no short for me. And as you can see, they're bouncing well before the level I want to get long at. I would wait personally on shorts on the safe side of things until they get up to 68.40 on SPX and show me that it's a stopping point. But yeah, net put premiums aren't moving in tandem with that at all. Because you can see here, you see this massive drop in net call premium right in tandem with the SPY price. You see that? Net put premium did not bounce. Nobody bought puts while we were on the way down. So I'm not buying puts yet. Just being a little safer with this bad boy. Oh, Anthony says one for Jay-Z to chase. It's that top one, too. It's the top one, that AA. Is that American Airlines? Is that more airline shit?
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't DAL to the downside, though?
Yeah, it was to the downside.
Interesting. It's only $30. Quit tempting us to be degenerates, Anthony. Damn, man. we're trying to show people safe and responsible trading.
Look at this, though. Look at this.
A little tag on the bid side before.
Right.
Yeah,
before,
but to be fair, look at that bid-ass spread.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away.
Even without that little guy at 29, I wouldn't like this personally. That bid-ask spread's pretty wide, and yeah, they're closer to the ask, but I'm not convinced by it. Plus, it is up 6%, and we already have a chaser on right now.
Hey, Anthony says that he makes me wanna. I make him want to gamble. Anthony's making me trying to gamble live here over now.
Hey, quit it, man. We're trying to show that options does have a little bit of a connotation of gambling to it, but it's not. It's kind of like I don't view. I'll be honest. I do view options a little bit like gambling, but not in the sense of like roulette, not in the sense of slot machines, more in the sense of poker, where there's nuance to it, there's skill to it, there's shit you have to learn to be better at it, there's a psychology to it. You know. Now that said, if you're prone to gambling addiction type tendencies, this will trigger that for sure. But no, I see it as like intelligent gambling, so to speak. RR back tested that support and held it, by the way. So I'm not sweating these. I'm gonna stay in this.
Also, Cheer Market said on on Twitter. It says streaming is worthless due to Twitter bugging out, mutes each time it refreshes. Just saying.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. I typed that saying, yeah, we do apologize. We do have it on YouTube, so Tucker posted the link up
the
there.
Twitter Studio is having issues. So if you're having issues on Twitter, come on over to the YouTube. The feed's live. The chat's popping.
Just sent the link, fresh, a nice fresh link, so you don't have to go digging for it. Because yeah, the Twitter chat just like deletes shit sometimes.
It doesn't even
does.
stay. Yeah. It's Elon. This is a call out directly to you. Get this Twitter Studio stuff popping.
Yeah,
and I'll be on here every freaking day, homie.
It could
every
be
day.
good, but this is not. This is not good.
Usually it's our FOMC panels where we got like speakers dropping off for no damn reason. But look, man, we at Unusual Whales, we're on Twitter a lot. And I want to keep this show going for the homies instead of making them jump all over hell. So let's get Studio popping. Let's make it so I can have video descriptions. And so we can have like a tab for streams so people can find that shit without being directly linked. That's one thing that I really don't like about the Twitter Studio is that it's hidden. It's basically not there, you know? You got to go looking for it. Let's get this shit popping, Elon. The people want it. The people need it.
Anthony says Jay-Z makes me want to be bad and trade earnings. It's contagious, man. It's contagious. I've made a decent amount of trading earnings. Let's put
Lil
it that
Cax
way.
says DAL isn't down, but it could be. They announced up to $200 million in profit loss during the government shutdown. That would explain a little bit those DAL puts you saw earlier, Jay-Z.
Yeah, maybe. We'll keep an eye on that for sure. What's up, Joe named Joe? If you're just joining in, a lot of people are going onto the YouTube because Twitter is having issues with their streaming stuff. So if you want to hop on the YouTube, you're welcome to join there as well. We got some chats popping out here, so come join us there too, just in case if yours starts to bug out real quickly. So
SPY is back into green territory.
Let me go ahead and I'm gonna take a quick peek at what we have coming up for
good
earnings.
Because it's time for a good old-fashioned Stony piss break. I'll be right back.
Where's the counter at?
I know, I forgot to put it on. That's my bad. Actually, I'll just show the folks the picture at least.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's funny.
No.
It's a funny one.
Yeah, we're prepping up for a new bit, guys.
Yeah, bit.
Click,
Except
click
it's like a bit, but it's not because it's like real. I drink so much water in the morning. Oh, where'd I put it? Here, I'll just scroll through a chat and get it. I saved it. I just don't know where I saved it. I'm a very organized individual. I never lose anything. I know where everything I own is at all times, and my bookshelf isn't on camera because it's too clean to put on camera.
It's too clean.
It's too clean. It's just too clean. Where the hell is... There it is. Jesus. It's so stupid. I love it. There's the piss break. It's transparent, so don't worry about the white, but it's funny. I laugh. I giggle. Nobody can see it. There's the piss break. I'm an adult.
Yeah, you definitely are.
32 fucking years old. All right, I'm gonna flip over to you, Jay-Z. I'm gonna go empty, and then we'll get back to partying. Be right back.
Yeah. So I'm looking at earnings.
MSTR shit in the bed, by the way.
Is it? Is it shit in the bed? Oh yeah, it's take a little move down. We'll see. So for earnings, I'm looking at today after hours, probably 5 is going to be interesting. AI, we got Path, CRM. I think is going to be really cool to see what they do. Snowflake for sure is on my list, and then I also have GWRE because I did see a lot of GWRE flow come in. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I normally look at all the the earnings stuff maybe like an hour to hour and a half before earnings because I don't like to trade early on unless I want to try and make a quick move off that for the premium grabs. But other than that, I will take a look at stuff before like an hour and a half before. That way I have a good way to check what's going on. So definitely interested in Snowflake for sure and CRM because if I can catch a good move on those two and if they do end up moving well, we'll be in good spirits. As filter wise, I have a bunch of DLTRs coming in. I know that DLTR and DLTR is pre-market. Oh, today they already had it. What did they do today? They moved up. They're up 4%. DG is pre-market tomorrow, and then RBRK is also coming up, I think, after hours tomorrow. So it'll be interesting. Um, Someone said getting your Netflix calls over here. Yeah, I mean Netflix. I did see some interest in Netflix flow recently. Let me see where Netflix is sitting at right now. I'm kind of curious to see where we are, where we're cooking on Netflix.
Real quick,
102. So yeah.
I got back just in time for this. It'll be a very, very tight stop because we still got net premiums rising. But puts are finally coming up a little bit. I'm going to give this candle a little bit to see if they can get back above 68.30 SPX and hold. If they can't, I'm taking a put scalp.
Do it.
But you'll hear a ding, and I'll be like, "Hey!" All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So RR is exactly following SPY, by the way. FYI.
Yeah,
So
it is. Yep. I'm not gonna fold these quite yet. We're not down.
No,
to
neither
that
am I.
It's just a little bit.
We have time. Yeah, I think this is just following the market type of situation on RR.
And it's
so
gonna get
these-
offset if this put scalp hits. But I gotta wait for them to confirm it for me first.
I saw a 90p that came in recently for Netflix. I was talking about shorting it somewhere. I can't remember where it was, but that 90p definitely worked out well because Netflix is down 102, so they're down like a few dollars here. So 11 on the 1 hour candles. Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna buy calls right now on Netflix. No, I'm not gonna short it, but I was looking at it earlier, so that would be pretty cool. Tesla is your main driver on the top net impact. Also for your SPY puts. Anthony says Tesla is driving SPY down too. Let's take a look. Tesla. How are those SPY puts looking, Nick? Did you get in them, you said?
No. I was waiting for them to go up and reject.
Got it.
Not chasing this move because there's still no confirmation. Like if I was long, this setup wouldn't get me out quite yet. If I was
Look
long.
at that. Look at that
99p
99p for Netflix. 1226, 650 in premium.
Oh, good thing I didn't take them. We are ripping. They just went back up and tested that 682.36. If they beat it, if they beat 682.36, there is no short for me.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna show them what I'm seeing quick. Right
Anthony's
there,
typing,
that blue line. If they can close above that blue line, I am not taking puts. They're trying to close the drop from the news this morning, the jobs, or sorry, payrolls. All right, I'm just gonna watch this. I'll let you know if I get in something.
Sounds good. The 627K Netflix put came in. I'm gonna actually bookmark this because I'm kind of curious to see where this ends up going. So let's do where's the big? Or I mean, it's a split between a lot of them, I guess. So seems like they're all the ass. Interesting to see what that happens with that one. Anthony says looks like a sell though. Let me take a look.
Yeah,
right,
there's
guys,
no short for me here. I'm sitting out until we get a really.
I'm having too many tabs open right now, so we'll close out some tabs real quickly because I don't want all these.
Dude, Snorlax does that like crazy too. It always.
Yeah, dude,
me
I just keep
up.
clicking. I just keep clicking things, and all of a sudden I have like, dude, there was one time I could only see like the first letter of the word here. I'm just like, okay, I need to really figure out what I'm doing in my life right now. Looks like sells, Anthony said. So let's see. 931.03, 930s. Where's the big money? The 9Ks and 19s. 38K and 32. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one, but interesting. We'll be interested to see what happens. The 1032.32s, however, these start off at the ass.
Oh, I didn't even realize Netflix got nut kicked so hard this morning.
Yeah, they did. So these do start off at the ass though. So I'm not super concerned about these guys right here because a different time step altogether. But these 1032s here, they do.
All right, they
start
beat
with the ass
it.
and then
They beat that 682.30. They're still pushing. The next resistance I have is at 683.06, and they're going there fast. SPY doesn't give a shit. Did we get news? This is a pretty big jump.
I'll be interested to see. I'll be interested to see where these end up, Anthony. Ivy does seem like it's dropping, but I'm gonna still be curious to see where these end up, just because they are.
Are they expecting nobody to watch Netflix over the holiday break?
Dude, Netflix is expensive. I will say though, they are pretty expensive. So
No Netflix and chill this year, guys.
no Netflix and chill.
Y'all are all out of snugs.
34.92 IV coming here. I mean, I don't know, Anthony. We'll have to see. Like, if I can open this more, I guess.
Yeah, net put premium is diving. No puts for me here. They ripped right through that 6840 on SPX too. I need them to fully reject here and really start back tracing this move. Otherwise, there's no puts for me here. I keep getting my scalp time zone around lunch, which is counterintuitive for me because I tend to stop trading over lunch when I'm scalping futures. But with SPY, like you saw, all of yesterday's scalps happened over the lunch hour, which is weird for me.
Maybe we run a full day one day, right?
Yeah, I do want to try that out. Maybe you know what? Why don't we think of something fun to do for the new year?
Yeah.
Let's try to come up with something fun to do. Maybe like day after or day before. We'll figure something out. Probably got
Sorry,
plans.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
Usually it's my dog's causing trouble and starting shit.
Unfortunately, I don't have a dog to enter the fray with.
Oh, my cat starts shit too. Does your cat not start shit?
No, they'll fight on occasion, but currently he's just sitting on the.
I'm gonna keep all three of our faces on here for a while. Why not? We'll just have a little Tucker cam. Tucker cam down on the bottom. But y'all, I got my Periscope open here. This is that market maker exposures that I talk about, that I scalp with. This is the heavy positive gamma I want them to reject. And they're kind of straddling it right now. There's no puts for me here. If they give a firm rejection, I could maybe take a put to target 68.30 for a bounce, but I'm not going to risk it until they show me that this is a line in the sand, and they've done absolutely nothing to do that yet.
Hey, Nick, I got somebody at my door. I don't know why. I'll give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. You're good.
That's okay.
Oh shit, we're gonna watch Jay-Z go to jail, guys. Oh shit, they're gonna get his ass. All right, so now you're watching the Tucker, Nicholas, and Jay-Z's chair show. Dude, SPY's still pushing. It doesn't give a shit. It's gonna go right up to that 683.6. What was that? What the hell was that? Wick down. That must have been some random ass shit. Anthony says he's at the door.
Oh, Anthony.
Hector Levos is la migra. Get out of here. Get out of here. What is that? What happened with this? Is everybody seeing this on their charting software too? Or is my Weeble bugging out? I want to see them lose the 682 right away. What a rejection. They didn't even quite get to that resistance. Let's see. I'm going to pop back open to Periscope. Let's see if anything's happening in premiums. Nope. Put buyers don't give a shit about that rejection yet. Tiny little tail up in premiums, but net call premiums are not dropping with that rejection. I am not chasing in the puts on this yet. I'm watching for puts, but we are not in put territory quite yet. But man, it would be fun if they give me a full clean rejection of that 68.40 going into the close of the 10-minute. I might still grab a put scalp and target way down at 6,800. 6,800's been a magnet the last few days. Joe says no SPY wick on TradingView, so it's a bug in my Weeble. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Weeble. Dick. All right, that 5-minute candle's still showing a pretty firm hold. They're not giving me a put entry quite yet, folks. We're hanging out. Dude, if Jay-Z straight up doesn't come back, I'm just gonna assume he went to prison and he's just like he's some like world renowned cat burglar or some shit, and they finally got him after 10 years of being a menace.
We do have who is this? Useless 81 in the chat talking about Microsoft news.
Microsoft. Oh, there was, but I don't remember what it was. Actually, let me do this in a different tab.
Or is this the thing that you guys were talking about earlier? I think it might have been.
MSFT. Is there a monthly payment available for subscription? Yeah. Yeah. Of course. There absolutely is. There's a monthly and an annual subscription, 2 separate tiers. One is inclusive of Periscope, etc., a couple other little benefits. One is baseline, you get all of the live data, but Periscope not directly included in the lower tier. But yeah. We got monthly.
For you, Vizai, I'm sending in the chat the unusualwhales.com/pricing. Got all
good
the
deal,
pricing
good deal.
options, which will have obviously the monthly on there if you so desire. You have to click that. But
Microsoft. A lot of action on calls, but nothing is very clear. We've got a lot of both sides of the transactions, both bid and ask kind of happening. What was the news? I do remember seeing something. CNBC cites emailed statement from Microsoft on sales quotas. They have not lowered sales quotas for salespeople. Robotion announces powerful certified blah, blah, blah from Microsoft Dynamics 365. There's a lot of news. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jay-Z was saying that earlier.
Yo, sorry. Okay.
Oh, for professional tier specifically, Izai, go ahead and reach out to support@unusualwhales.com.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, I didn't see that either. I thought he just meant in general. Go ahead and send them an email if you need any help or you have questions about the professional tier. They'll get you straight. What's up, Jay-Z? You didn't go to jail, homie?
No, I didn't.
Let's go!
I thought I was going to get deported, then I realized I was a citizen.
I don't know, man. That hasn't stopped him yet.
Well.
But yeah, so I put up a fence recently for the new house we got, and then the fence lock mechanism was kind of messed up, so...
Oh, so homie was like trapped or some shit?
Yeah.
See, I told you he's a menace. He's trying to trap random delivery drivers and shit in his basement. What the hell's going on over there, dude?
GitLab calls coming in after a terrible ER drop. 1/16/2026.
GitLab, they're a minor, aren't they?
Yeah, the $909,000 in premium. Holy cow, that's a lot of premium.
Here, I'm gonna flip over to your screen. Let's take a look at that. I was on my screen. They're back and they're trapped again. No.
I do apologize, guys. The dogs are gonna be a little loud.
No,
I don't know. Yeah.
No, you know what's awesome actually? We're 7 streams in. This is the first time your dog's barked during a stream, so I consider that a very good odds.
And mine hasn't at all, which is a freaking miracle for those of you who remember the OG days of our streams. Whoo! He'll just lose his shit on anything. And it's loud.
GitLab.
He's got like, he looks like a mini Vizsla, but he's like half beagle. He's got a little bit of American pit bull in him, and his bark is all hunting dog. It reverberates off the ceiling and the walls with really high treble. It makes your ears ring. It sucks, dude. But he looks like a Vizsla. We found out he does have a little, we did him bark, and he has like a teeny bit of Vizsla in him. But it's from like 50 generations back, and I was appalled that he's so much beagle. He looks nothing like a beagle. Yeah, once again, guys, this is why I didn't take those puts. Look at that. They dipped. I don't even have my screen on. They dipped down to that 68.35 heavy negative gamma and held it. They're telling us here, the buyers are telling us they want more. And if they conquer 68.40 and hold it, there's still some positive gamma above. Some of the negative gamma up at 68.60, 68.55 has flipped positive. So I'm still looking at that range here as a rejection area. But if they get through it, look at this, way up here. This would be nuts, Jay-Z. Way up here, we've got another heavy negative gamma zone, just like this one that we were trading a little bit in the morning. They broke through, squeezed through it. They're still tailing the 68.40 positive gamma, but there's room to move above if they can break through this positive gamma zone. So I'm going to keep an eye on it. There are no put opportunities for me ever since the open. All right, we're back on Jay-Z's screen for GitLab.
Yeah, that big order that came in. Look at that. Look at that spike, though. Look at that dip in the spike in premium, too, coming in. 116, 42.5 calls. Coming in 990,000. That's a lot. The spot is kind of in close to the ass. However, if you do open it up, it's kind of weird-ish. Over here, because it does go from there, then it increases, and I think it is. I'm gonna assume this is my assumption. It looks like they're being bought to open, but again, it's a little off-putting the way it's opening up, so I'm not really sure. However, I think
We got some follow through.
yeah, I think I'm definitely interested to see what of these happen, right? I'm going to what I'm going to do is, just because I do seem like it looks kind of degenerate. Um, I'm not going to put it on my WhaleWatch account, but I will go into my degenerate account.
What you should do, just so people know we're not full of shit. I know you don't want to show your real account, like the value, all that shit, but if you could, maybe not like right now, but in the future, go ahead and pop open your broker in another tab that you don't open ever on the stream, and turn notifications on so they can hear you ding like our WhaleWatch account. Just so people know we're not talking shit. Like we're gonna keep track of everything, folks. If we're in a trade, we'll tell
I got you for sure.
If we get reamed in a trade, we'll tell you. If you were here a couple streams ago, I had to own up to a big oopsie.
I will definitely do that. I'll definitely try and figure out a way to link it. So without showing,
it should be automatic. You'll just have to turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't have to link anything. You can just have it open in a browser with alerts turned on, and it'll.
Got it.
Yeah,
and
just so they can hear
the
the ding, so they know you actually did it.
Got you. The little ding ding.
We'll worry about that for next week, though.
Yeah. Netflix broke. Somebody said. Let me check Netflix. He said, "I'm picking up Netflix call." I'm gonna try and read your name. Lil. Okay, Lil Cax. I don't know. I hope I didn't butcher that name. Sorry if I did.
Hey, thanks for being so active in the chat, by the way, Lil. Appreciate it.
It's great. Make sure to show up next week for extra credit. Come on.
For extra credit.
William on X says, "Can you share the Degen King filter? The Degen King filter is not ready as of yet.
It is pretty noisy, huh?
It is noisy. So it's not super ready as such. So maybe once it's a little bit more, I don't know if I want to fine tune it, but if I have the time to fine tune it, I have so many filters that I go through, so it's just hard for me to keep up with all of them. But currently, the one filter I do like I have on, which again probably could fine tune a little bit more, is the Degen ER filter, which is on community page. But if I do end up fine tuning up a little bit more, it'll be a little bit better. But if you want a good filter that you look at, I will definitely say go to community tab and go and look at Snowlax's ass flow. That is phenomenal.
And not a single mention. I want to point out, not a single mention of my interval flow filter. Damn. The shade. The shade.
Listen.
Hey, I'll have you know that filter caught NVTS every single time it ripped. I'll have you know.
Did you get it in, though?
No, of course not, because I'm stupid.
Sorry.
Lil Cax says Lil Cax is correct. Yes, bro. I'm in college, got classes soon, but first time on the stream, started this stuff in October. Made a lot with beginner's luck and ended up losing all gains year to date. Step back. I've been watching mostly you guys are beasts. I'm not giving up yet. Yeah, don't give up, homie. And it's a long-standing meme that the first one's free. So honestly, you've taken a huge step in the right direction by admitting your big gains right at the beginning were luck. And look, man, we all lose our gains when we start out. Believe me, I nuked my first win like immediately, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know what I'm doing at all. So thanks for coming and hanging out with us, man. Hopefully we can help you learn a lot. Be on the lookout as well for Snorlax UW streams. He goes over a lot of site basics, and it's a lot more educational than ours. IRBT again?
No, it's up 50% right now.
Oh, so okay, screw that.
52%. So here's where I had that Yeats filter that popped up. Caught it around here at 0.11. Came in on, I believe it's, December 1st, 2025. 3 call, 12.19. So December 1st was over here. The 2025 at 0.2 a contract. So this is over here. And then right now we're sitting at 0.46 and it's running. If you got a better fill too, it's gone. Yeah, and it's up 51%. It's about to go in the money soon, hopefully. So
these damn penny stocks, man.
Dude, listen, I love me some penny stocks.
I know you do.
We balance out pretty well.
Man, MDB's still ripping. That's crazy.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Aspie is here. Aspie 6 call. Man, Aspie brings back so much memories. If Vance is in here, Vance is a guy from Unusual Whales too. Dude's awesome. He's got some great
He's another
great
Periscope king.
skills. Yeah, he's a Periscope king. Dude's got some awesome levels. He's a scalp king. Love the guy. Me and Vance go back because of this specific ticker. I think we both posted it on Flow Discussion a while back, and then we started talking about Aspie, and then we just watched it die, and then we watched it go up, and we were still in it, and it was a great feeling actually. So we really bonded over this ticker, and now we're seeing more Aspie. So Vance, if you are actually in here, it's back. It's back.
From outer space.
It's back. I would like to see a little bit more volume though.
Yep.
Look, Hex says, I got some books reading after finals. Don't understand your website just yet. Hit the homie with the education playlist and the info hub on site.
For you, buddy.
Really good place to start.
Which site, sorry, you said?
The information hub.
Got it. Yep, I'm on it.
And then the education playlist. One of the most important articles on there, and again, I've been being slow with it. We've been getting slammed back here, but I have a very short video by Snorlax going over indicators of unusual flow. Based off of an article that he wrote that's on our site as well. If you just type in indicators into the search bar, it'll pop up. Crucial place to start, in my opinion, is that article. But you got the shit, homie. Don't give up. Just be smart and size way down. Make yours first. Make these trades while you're learning small. 1 contract, 2 contracts, nothing big. You already hit lucky and gave it up. Happens to all of us. Now you know better. You can start doing it a little smarter and take a little less risk. So less size, more practice.
Yes, sir. Also, just a fun fact. I quit trading at least 3 or 4 times almost because of how badly my accounts got destroyed. So it's very important to stick to your rules, disciplines. Make sure you guys have rules and disciplines. I think it's very important. I write them down. I look at them. It's on my wall. I look at them every single day. So
and still break them sometimes, right?
Still, I don't know about
don't lie.
breaking.
Don't you lie to me. You sneak a little
breaking.
shit in there every now and again. Come on. Yeah. We're honest here.
Yeah. I'm a
I still break mine sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. And I usually get punished for it. So it's like a lesson.
Anthony's so right. Don't look at people's wins either. It's all about the percentage. You are right. I'm a huge percentage ROI guy over percentage win guy. Dollar bound guy.
For sure.
Over dollar amounts.
We talked about toward the top that win rate isn't everything. It's not it can be important if you're taking small wins and small losses, but if you're targeting big wins, small losses, you can lose a lot and still be profitable. You just got to be smart about it.
Yeah,
What's
take
our
those
RC look
percentage
like?
gains.
RR is in profit now.
Yeah.
Barely in profit on these bad boys. SGML is in pain.
Yeah, SGML. I still don't get why they had so much IV.
and I'll be honest, it lost a couple supports, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on it, but I'm not stopped out quite yet. The chart is ugly. I'm gonna be real. It's not looking like a happy camper. It's below. Not only did it lose the support that I drew on it at that 1024, it also back tested it twice and rejected both times. That's not ideal if you're in calls. That's very not ideal. I'm gonna give it, I think, to the end of today to see if we can reclaim that support. If we can't, I might just take the hit and free up that money for a different trade, because we have a teeny tiny rejection point right here at 10 as well. So it's not looking good, and there is a very long way down if this fails. Like very. There's a gap here, there's a gap here, a small gap there. This could dip like down into the 6s without even really changing anything. So there's a possibility I just take SGML off today, but I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna let it give it the old college try. Right here, we could be forming that wick off W to springboard back up, but below 948 is pretty much death. So if it gets below here at any point, I'm just gonna auto flatten. Because it can get bad down there. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
We got the GOAT Anthony in the chat looking at hymns 41C in March of 2020.
You going bald like me, Anthony? Hymns. You want to pull up hymns, Jay-Z?
I sent it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Hey, Tucker did his job.
Hey, yeah, everyone pat me on the back. Hey, go send a parade. Come on, guys. Yeah. Jay-Z, fun news. This is a classic bit that we like to do about every week. It looks like you just sent me a friend request on Discord, but it's not you.
Stop.
There's another one.
The bots are insane, dude.
They're bad, man, and they're getting
terrible,
worse,
dude.
I will say for like 2 seconds, the bots on Twitter were like not as bad, and now they're just like every comment on everything I post, the Unusual Whales accounts, it's just fucking AI talking to itself.
At least the DMs on Twitter stopped.
I was I was telling Dan and Snorlax the other day when we had the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, every single post, the comments made it look like we were botting our own sale post. Because everything was like, this sale's awesome. Yo, you're missing out. And I was like, we're not doing that, and you're not real.
It was all
the funny thing is that the bots send it to some of my closest friends too. And I'm like, you guys know that these people actually know who I am. I'm already friends with them.
Yeah,
that's what's funny. It's like sometimes like, oh, did he?
They spam at everyone in a server. It's insane.
Nick, they're saying look at Spy real quickly.
Oh, that's Sigma. Still, where is my shit? Looking at Spy real quickly.
Guy.
No, it's still not telling me. Not yet. They're rejecting though. Let me pop up on screen. They are giving me that rejection of that resistance at 683.06. They tried once, failed. Trying again right now. I'm not convinced yet. I got to be safe with this new account, and I was very safe yesterday with my scalps too. I'm trying to make up for oversizing right after I told people not to oversize by being pretty restrictive with when I enter these. They've still got a little bit of support here. And now, mind you, these are small-term time frame lines. This isn't something that like a swing trader is going to use, these levels. These are intraday levels, not weeklies, not dailies, not monthlies. These are scalping reference points. Right now, they look like they kind of want to keep the rejection going, but I'm not convinced yet because they can go as low as 680.84 and not break the upside technically. Let me see where Periscope's at. All right. There's that 68.40. But if you notice, our net premiums still aren't believing it. We're dipping. Net call premiums are still rising. Just the tiniest of bumps in net put premium. Anything I see right now is pullback territory. If we pull back down to, oh shit, 68.25, I would personally, even though I'm short scalper brain, see that as a long opportunity, not a confirmation of reversal yet. There's a lot of negative gamma below.
Short.
What's that?
I kind of want to get a short here.
Go for it. I'm going to be a little bit more tight with the house account. We've still got way too much net call premium coming in for me to be convinced. I don't hate the short because they still haven't conquered 68.40 with force, and they haven't held it. They've not yet closed above it. But I got to be careful with the house account, man.
No, I get it. I
like the downside still, maybe even just for that back test to 681.27. Since you're a take profit at 20% guy, I could definitely see that happening. But if they set a new high, get the hell out.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm considering it. Let me look at hymns real quickly. I might, you know what? I might go for like a little bit.
Let me flip over to your dealio fully. There we go. I'm gonna put you one cam, one screen for a sec.
One cam, one screen.
We got Hector Levia 3594 in the chat saying, "What expiry do you set your Periscope to?"
Zero DT for me.
I use the 0 and all. I kind of go back and forth for more context. But I know a lot of people are super into the 0 day, and that makes sense for intraday scalping, but I'm not scalping those contracts. I'm scalping 2 and 3 days out.
You know what, Nick? You're right. I'm not super convinced over here. Yeah, it's just looking at Periscope.
If they make a new relative high on the 5 minute,
next
to this
they're just you're right.
Yep.
No, you're right.
It's
just they're about to boost up. Yeah, not ready yet. You're right.
They're just making another stair. Well, let's see. They can easily reject here and just dump, but I'm not gonna try to preempt it. I'm gonna follow it.
Yeah, Agreed. All right. So Anthony says the HIMS 41C. All right. So the 3/20/2026. Plenty of time on these. What is it, like 3 months out? Let me take a look at this lovely green candle. So green means go, right, Anthony? If I'm not mistaken. So I no, don't take that official. I was just kidding. Okay, that was a joke. I was trying to be funny. That's probably not a good idea.
We're about to be real glad we didn't take those puts if they actually stick that landing on 68.35.
Yeah. We'll
All right, go ahead, Hims. Balding people. Balding. Me.
5101 over here, coming in at majority at the ask level right here. This is what I'm interested in because the 178K is over here. Looks like we're getting all fills upwards with the ask up here. 84.22 at the IV, 83 over here. So 84 up until here where the spread, I believe, changes. The IV is increasing, right? So
well, it decreased a little, but nothing substantial. But it increases as time goes on a little bit.
Yeah, as time goes up.
That's I like seeing big hikes in IV. But yeah. I'm with you. These are most likely being bought to open.
They are definitely being bought to. Yeah, most likely, yes. I'm going to say definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, gotta be careful with definitely's.
Yep, no definitelys. But these are most likely being bought to open. And then you have, I mean, these look good. For the most part, I do like them. The only thing I will say that I don't like about them is the over here. Did I see that right?
Oh, HUN looks good, man. HUN is bull flagging. Okay, never mind. Continue.
I mean, they're not terrible spreads, but I would like them a little bit tighter.
Locac says, "What is the stream schedule?" He's got to go
every Monday and Wednesday at market open, 9:30 Eastern. The week of Christmas is going to be a little wonky. We're going to do Tuesday instead of Monday that week because I'm going to be driving on that Monday. But Monday and Wednesday with some sporadic one-offs. Yeah. But Monday and Wednesday, that shit's locked in. Thanks for coming, homie. Good luck at class, dude. Kick ass on finals.
Yes, sir. Do what you got. All right. So yeah, these are already up since they're already up a little bit since when you posted, Anthony. They were at 0.45 for the day. Now it's at 1.35. So it is definitely moving up. So good little spot there. A little expensive though, man. Your contracts are a little expensive for our small accounts, you know.
Yeah, Anthony likes to torture us.
Yeah, he likes to torture us.
One quick little quip, and Tucker will pop you over to the link. If you're watching us on Twitter and the video is dropping for you, head over to the YouTube feed where there are no dropping. We're getting trolled by Twitter this morning. It's good old-fashioned Twitter tomfoolery, tomfuckery. Head over to the YouTube. We're not dropping anything there.
That's three F-bombs.
Does that count? No, I don't know if it counts.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. No, Tucker said it doesn't count.
Word. Yes.
Oh my God.
It's one long word. It doesn't count.
Yeah. It was a compound word, and I worked it in, so it's not truly a swear, right?
Hey, these VRNSs look pretty nice.
VRNS 35s. Let's see what's going on with it. It's the only thing getting tapped.
Yeah.
VRNS. What even is that?
I haven't seen this sticker come up in a while.
VRNS, venereal diseases. Nope, Verona systems. That was close.
What? 109. Oh, hold on. 03.
Ooh, sneaky.
Starting off.
It's a perfect midfill. Well, not quite. It is a little bid side. But it's like in the middle of a spread. I
wouldn't follow this because that big money
that's
is part of that same part there, so it's kind of questionable for me.
It is an ascending fill, to be fair. Yeah. That first itty bitty baby tapped at 70 and then up to 73, but that could go both ways. They could have just gotten a better fill on their sell as well. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So I'm gonna write that one off. And then we'll come back tomorrow and be like, oh fudge. See, I saved it. I saved it.
Tried. Yeah, you did. I was about to say you're about to drop it. And you like
that one would have counted.
Would have counted, he said. GitLab 42.5. I believe I already looked at this one right here. The 990K. We just spoke about this one. Full Metal.
Tempted by it.
So we did. I'm interested.
It is up 20% already, though.
It is up 20% already.
A little bit more
That's
now.
what I called it. So I am probably, yep. But I probably should get out of those.
Damn, they got hosed.
Dude, I know.
Bad earnings
They did
plus the Bitcoin tomfoolery. Shenanigans.
Oh, these Huns are.
Yeah, we're vibing. I'm up 12% on mine, but I got a shit fill compared to yours.
Yeah, I'm about to exit a point. If I can get a 0.75 exit on these, I'll be a happy camper.
I'm gonna be honest with you, my guy. This chart's sexy. This is a good chart. This is one I want to stay in. And I already told you kind of like the upside levels I had on this.
Yeah.
If they can breach 1149, I see a path to like 14. Because there's a tiny gap up there from April that started the second leg of the drop this stock experienced. My target is still 1149 on these. I'm gonna take one off at 1149. And like I said, that stop's really far away, so that part's scary. But it's intraday bullish setup. Smaller time frames, quite a bullish setup. They overcame this last resistance on the 5 at 1056, back tested it twice and held it. I want my target on this one, Jay-Z.
I'm with you for this one. I'm gonna trim some.
It's a long way to go, but I want it. I'll probably, even if we reject and we have some spice, a little bit of drawdown going into tomorrow, I'm probably gonna leave this bad boy open for a little bit. I want my target.
Hey, so target. Nick, Sam Gutter X Live goes, nobody holds. I'm like, Nick knows me. I hold, man. I hold.
He does. To a fault. We talked about it. We talked about it earlier. He took a 70% winner to absolute zero the other day.
Yeah, I'm a holder, but this, the HUN I have is on my smaller account, so I'm trying to be more responsible with it, which is why it'll take 20%. But on my bigger accounts, man, I hold those contracts till they're like giving me some contracts. I wait till they're 1,000%.
And you'll find like it. You know it. Everybody has their own rules. I try to do the levels thing because I'm a scalper, and what I'm doing essentially with these flow is when I was trading full time only before I worked at Unusual Whales, I didn't look at a chart ever and still did pretty fine with just the flow aspect. But I've gotten pretty good at scalping, and I'm trying to apply that charting to higher time frames for these. And yeah, it's a massive time frame, but my target's way up there. I'm gonna start practicing new ways for me personally to do flow. Most people combine the two already. That's not how I always traded flow. Now I'm trying to combine the two types of trading I do into one. It didn't work as well with SPY scalps as I hoped, so that's why I've been taking longer dated contracts on those. But I'm gonna hold this to my target. I'm gonna hold this to my target or my stop out. I think I'm right, and I want it. I want it. I want it all.
He wants it. He said.
I want it. I need it. Just one more to satisfy.
But yeah,
that's a deep
Sam,
cut.
you will learn about me if you're in the Unusual Discord. You'll see some of the stuff I just hold forever.
But yeah, I mean, he does the 20% thing, and that's a good thing. Anthony does base hits too, and guess what? They're both successful traders. So like, you know, if you hold too long, you're gonna get fleeced, man. Like it happens.
Yeah. Well, I take majority at 20%, and then I leave runner.
You leave a runner on, yeah.
Yeah. 1 or 2 or 3, depending on how many I have. If I buy 5 contracts, I'll take 3 off and I'll leave 2. 1 I'll trim around maybe 100% if I get the opportunity, and then the rest I'll leave till I feel like I'm happy. So
I'm pissed that once again they're not giving me a beautiful
Dan goes, a long option is a stop loss.
Ooh.
Dan the man.
What's Periscope looking like? Because we rejected 683.06 again. What do I got on the Periscope? All right.
I feel like I'm being attacked by Dan.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this to see if they backtest that 68.25 and hold it. If they don't, I'm shorting a bounce. They were not able to hold on to 68.40. They rejected 68.45, and they're not holding on to 68.40. And for the first time today, on this little rejection for the first time this morning, net put premiums rising with it. So I'm going to keep an eye on this, and I might take puts if they give me a bounce. But I should have been watching. They rejected that 683.06 pretty cleanly here, and I wasn't paying attention. And now they're rejecting 682.36. This might be that back test of 681.27 I mentioned earlier, Jay-Z. So I'm keeping an eye on it. There's still plenty of room for them to bounce right back out of this. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. Y'all might hear a ding if they give me my entry. But this looks like it might want to reverse. Don't chase shit, folks. And don't take the trades we take. I forgot to say that at the top. Don't shadow trade.
Not financial advice.
And there's a delay. There's like a 10 to 20 second delay on YouTube from when I say shit to when you hear it. The move could, if I say I'm in a trade, by the time you hear it, I could have already taken profit on it. So don't shadow. That's getting to be a clean rejection. I'm watching for a bounce to take a scalp. I will let you know. Let's get back to the Jay-Z screen.
A Joe named Joe posted the Palantir. Let me take a look at that real quickly. I love Palantir. Super bias. So
yeah. Every time it comes up, he's like, hell yeah.
Love me some Palantir. Still in it. We'll probably never sell it, but 67.80, 62.20, 62.63. 4% on total premium today. These guys are already up. They entered around 548, and they're at 593. Obviously, probably not enough for them to take their exits, but if it was me, I'd be
They're
out.
not going to give me an entry. Let's see if they bounce this here.
Oh, you mean it's going downwards?
Yeah, they're almost to that support already. That's 681. Damn, I should have been paying attention. All good. Let's see if they bounce out or give me a new entry. Continue with your Palantir jerk fest.
Funny. Actually, those HUNs are following SPY as well, actually, as we speak.
Yeah, I'm staying in those too. HUN looks good.
Yeah. And then RR is also following SPY.
All right, there's their initial bounce. Back above 682. I'm just going to be watching. We can keep doing flow. I'll let you know if they give it to me. I'm not going to miss it this time. I'm watching it. I'm paying attention.
Joe, this is way too expensive for us to take on any small account. But yeah, we'll see what Palantir does. I'm interested to see. Didn't they hit 200, Nick, recently?
I don't remember. I don't really watch Palantir.
Yeah, I think
you warmonger.
I'm all. No. But yeah, these look pretty good. We'll see what I would like to see what OI is tomorrow.
$10 says Jay-Z's balls deep in Raytheon too while he's at it.
No, I do not have I do not have Raytheon. Then what else do we have? Alex says thank you for checking I guess our GitLab. Yeah, we did go over it a little bit earlier, so it looks good. I think they're looking for a bounce. My opinion is they're trying to catch that bounce because yesterday I did see a lot of GitLab call flow. So I'm guessing they're thinking about trying to catch a bottom on that, right? A lot of bottom fishing going on, I think, on that one. But if you can catch it and get a quick gainer on that, that might be pretty good.
I'm gonna do something out of character here.
Oh, are you buying a long?
I'm buying a long. 1 sec.
Oh my god.
Very tight stop because I am not confident in longs. Very tight stop. I'm taking a 684 for tomorrow. And like I said, tights 25% is all I'm willing to lose on this. Usually with these SPY scalps, I have to hold them through some drawdown. But I'm going to show folks real quick why I'm taking this for now with, again, a super tight stop. Let me get back on my screen. You see that bounce? They didn't even make it to my support, the spot I wanted the long, and they bounced out of it pretty fast here. If they set a new low on this 5 minute or the next 5 minute, I'm getting the hell out. Because A, I'm not comfortable with longs. Yeah, I suppose they should see my face while I'm talking shit. I'm not comfortable in longs. And B, long way down. Like I said, if they lose this support, that put is definitely in play. I'm actually going to get my order entry ready because there's some wiggle going on here.
Also, Nick.
Yeah.
Did anybody find CAPR? Because they're up 300% for the day.
I didn't. All right, this is starting to not look ideal. Let me go to my 1 minute, my handy dandy 1 minute where I usually scalp. Let's see here. 1 minute's trying to hold back above my 5 EMA. I usually use an EMA cloud of the 7, the 14, and the 21 smoothed average. But with SPY, the 5's been pretty faithful for me. See how, like, clean rejections on the downtrend, clean supports on the uptrend, and vice versa. I need this 1 minute to give me a green candle without going below 681.65. We get below 681.65, I click place order, we take a small loss. Man, longs make me nervous. I don't know why.
We'll watch it. Pump it! Everybody pump it!
Very tight stop on it for a reason. Because we did what I was looking for a short for. We rejected that 683.06. They lost 682.36. If they can't turn that 682.36 back into support, we might be getting back into put territory. But I've got my finger on the trigger to close this long if this scalp is wrong.
Dude, I should have taken that put when I said it.
Yeah, I really wish I was watching for this candle because we would have taken
Damn.
probably 50% on that and closed it right at support.
Damn.
All right, let's see what they do. They got 3 minutes on this candle. I need them to pop back above 682.36. Right now they're going up toward it. If they reject, I'm closing. I don't want them to go below this current 5 minute candle now. The current candle. All right, the 1 minute's looking better. 1 minute's looking better. Let's get above that resistance and show me you like me. See what Periscope and premiums are doing. The put's tapering back off a little bit. This looks like a clean hold of 68.30 on SPX.
Got some good negative gamma.
Let's see. Here we go. We're popping above.
Come on, come on. Give it to him.
If I'm right on this, I want a new high. We've got a rejection spot at 682.67 still, and another one 10 cents above that, and another one 20 cents above that. If I'm right, we're getting a new high of day. Let's give this some looky-see. Back over to, I'm going to keep chart on left, Periscope on right. Let's see if SPY likes me today. We're currently up a measly $10 on the trade. They're rejecting that first point I told you about, 682.66. That first mini resistance above this support. I need this 5 minute candle to close above my 682.36 for me. And then I'll allow it to back test the EMA again. And then if they sweep me, I'm out. And that's fine. Bad trade. But they're not telling me to close this long quite yet. I'm out of coffee. Shit. I'm going to take a risk, Jay-Z, and go get myself a soda. Oh, Jesus. The whole time I didn't have my chart up while I was talking through the trade. But we're still in it. They have not taken me out. Here's that line in the sand I was telling you about. They've already reclaimed it. I want a new high on this trade. All right, I'm going to flip back to you, Jay-Z. I'm going to go get a soda and hope that this trade doesn't blow up in my face while I do so.
Good luck, sir.
Thanks, King. Be right back. Oh, that was stupid. There you go. Now it's your screen.
So, Anthony, just to let you know, too, Bean Man posted that same hymns 41C that you posted as well, which looks good. So, I don't know how I feel about hymns, though. I only played hymns for kind of like an earnings thing. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe it might be a good play. So I'm definitely not jumping into it just because I don't know. I have like a weird love-hate relationship with hymns. So, but Bean posted it too. So I'm guessing it's probably good flow. So we'll see how that pans out. Some Affirm coming in, Sim coming. I'm gonna quickly do a quick.
All right,
Dan is still
here.
here.
Gone. Cool.
If Dan is still here too, Dan. By the way, I've been tinkering with the ticker interval flow too. I'm starting to like that a lot as well. If I can coincide,
where you get the full tickers shit.
Yeah. If I can coincide that with more so of like other stuff as well. I need to message Dan and pick his brain at some point. I know he's super busy, so maybe I'll just do it after the holidays. He might be a little bit less busy, I guess. But I gotta pick his brain a little bit on that at some point. I feel bad messaging Dan when he's so busy.
All right, this trade's looking good so far. Let's see if they can get out of this zone full of mini rejections. 682.80 was the high of this candle on the 1 minute. What's our fiver look like? Five's still looking okay. All right, let's make this another stair step. I want
oh my god!
that to be that. What's up?
Oh, IRBD is up 75% right now. Oh
It kept going, didn't it?
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Was that the Pwn one? Oh no. Pwn was
this is the one.
Pwn
I
was
said Yeats
RR.
found.
Pwn was
Yeah,
RR.
this is what I said Yeats found. And this, mind you, Nick, this one to minus 85%. This is minus 85%. And now it's probably, let me see where it's at right now. It's at, hold on. Let me look at it real quickly.
Come on, 5-minute close up here. Give me confidence. I get so antsy in longs, dude. That's a character flaw of my trading. I'm just so much better at puts, but it's looking good.
Yeah, you like your puts for sure.
It's looking good. If we can breach above that 683.06, oh baby. But that would be a new high in and of itself. We rejected right before 683 on the last one. That 5's trying to reject that same spot, but I'm watching. I got a 1 day to expiration instead of a 0 date on purpose, so I can stomach a little bit of drawdown on back tests, but they're not telling me to get out of this yet. We're still in it. They're about to, though. Need the 5 to hold right
Nick,
here.
it went from being down
The IRBT?
down 85% to plus 350%, by the way.
That's goddamn ridiculous.
That is insanity.
All right, I'm still up 10%. They're back testing my 682.36 right now. Look at the bounce. I need that bounce to hold, or they can dip all the way to 682.04. Still hold the correct pattern, but I might be getting out of this here in a second. If this 5-minute rejects on me. Sorry, this 1 minute. Let's see. 5-minute touched. I need them to hold it without setting a new low below 681.93.
Huh?
What's up?
It's always touching you.
I want it to touch me real nicely this time, though. I'm going with the Patriots instead of the globalists.
Yet, buddy.
It's not Christmas.
Yeah.
Tucker, I thought you were dead for a second.
All right, they're wicking below my support.
I want to make it special. You know, whenever I show up, it's like a little special event. Everyone comes together. You know, everyone claps. I don't want to let.
Bro's gonna pull. He's gonna pull a Jeb Bush. Please clap.
Please clap.
All right, they need to hold this for me. Let's see what premiums are doing. Premiums are still unfazed. If they're not scared, I'm not scared. I'm going to let them make a new low before they take me out. That'll be about negative 10 to 15% on the trade. If they go below 681.63, I'm closing it. Otherwise, I want my new high a day. All right, go ahead, Jay-Z. I'll shut up.
Dan goes, nice work with the ticker interval flow. Definitely an undervalued tool for sure. We're still experimenting with it ourselves, but I think there's a lot of potential for finding intraday reversals by filtering on larger chains and directional delta. Yeah, that's what I'm also like looking at. I feel like it's easier to catch some of those moves as well if there's a bounce and stuff. So I'm hoping that I can use the interval flow plus ticker, like the ticker flow and the contract flow together in coincidence to see if I can figure out a more confirmation on something for a move, right? So that's kind of what I'm also trying to do with the both of them. But again, it takes up a lot of my time. And last night I was up till I think 2 o'clock in the morning. I think I sent Nick a new filter I was working on, which actually caught that box trade today too. So been up. It takes a lot of time and a lot of back testing for sure. But yeah, Dan's the one that introduced me to interval flow in general, and I absolutely love it. So
I'm inclined to just kind of agree with anything Dan says, except for one thing.
Yeah, same.
There's one thing.
Same.
There's one thing he couldn't be more wrong about, and I know he's listening, and he probably already knows what I'm gonna say. Get the hell out of here with light mode, homie. Get that eye blinding, I can't breathe, it's so bright shit off my screen, Dan. But other than that, Dan's brilliant. He knows what the hell he's talking about with 99.9% of things. And that 0.1, buddy, it's a big one. Damn light mode, bro. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
Spy still has not stopped me out.
Dad, I'm sorry. This is the one thing I'm also gonna have to. I'm sorry. I gotta go with Nick on this with dark mode. I gotta go dark mode. I can't do no.
He says embrace tradition, and I can't. Look at how I dress in the business sector, bro. You think I embrace tradition?
Look at this. I got the.
All right, they gave me a 5-minute close below my support. If this wicks down below this last 5-minute candle, I'm closing this long, and I'm going to be looking for puts again. If they get 682.07 is now my stop. I need this 5 minute to hold. Otherwise, we gone for a minor loss. No, this up here, this open, that is not the SPY contract. I'm still up. I'm still up a whopping 4% on the SPY contract. That is the loss unrealized of some of our longer term swings. Mostly SGML.
Jesus.
SPY is trying to hold here. I need him to. Where are we at on Periscope and net premiums? Are they going to give me Yep, net put premiums still dropping despite the dip. I really want them to hold 68.30 on SPX. Do it for me. I've been good. I've been responsible and I longed for once. Dan, if this long doesn't work, it's just going to add to my confidence that I don't buy calls. And you're going to be upset with me because I'm just always
No. It has to work. For that reason, it has to work. For that reason, it has to work. That's how that's going to work out.
What's going to be really annoying is if they don't stop me out or make my move before we end the stream because I don't have to post about it, win or lose, instead of just showing and talking about it.
Yeah,
I would rather it doesn't stop me out at all, let's be honest. But hey.
Hey, Summa Cum Laude just posted some calls. Let's see how that works.
What are they at? What are they at? Let's see it.
They're 69.60s, though. They're expensive calls, obviously, but 2.56 in premium coming in. So we'll see if that gives me some directional confirmation on these calls.
Wait, on SPY?
SPX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. They haven't broken structure yet, so they've given me no reason to exit. I'm still in. I just get antsy in longs, man. I don't know what it is.
Where is it?
Like, Dan's seen my future scalping stats. It's like 92% shorts.
92% shorts.
It is what it is, man.
That must be West Coast. Gotta have light mode to wake you up at 4 a.m.
Hey, he's in God's time zone, baby. He's a Chicago boy. He's got that central time like Tucker and me.
Yeah.
Anthony wants to take a peek at those zooms. The 87s.
Yeah,
You're on them right now.
Yeah, I know. That was the next one I was gonna pull up. That just populated, so.
SPY is just being a little tease. That's pretty ugly rejection on the 1 minute, but they still haven't stopped me out. Sticking to rules, win or lose.
0.98. We have 11.2638 fill. Again, starting off at bid side, close to bid side. It is an ascending fill, it seems like it though. So I will say that, but again, too much of a in-betweener for me to even think about wanting to get in that, to be honest with you.
Would you say it's in the middle? It just takes some time, little girl. You're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine.
Nick out of left field coming in.
Hey, if you don't like Jimmy Eat World, you got something wrong with you.
No, I never said I liked it. I never said I didn't like it. But yeah, Anthony. The start of this is kind of off-putting. So if I do a little bit of math, let me do some math, right? Let's do some math.
This should go well.
Stop. Right? I'm not gonna even mention what the math I'm doing is because it probably is wrong.
He's doing like 5 plus 6 on his calculator quick.
Yeah, 2 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4. So $6 is basically what the middle is, right? So 89. So 95 is technically the middle, like 95.5 is supposed to be the midfill, right? This is a 9.95, this is a 0.96. These are like, yes, these are closer to the ass, but I don't know, man. This is edging me towards this being
edging? Ayo.
damn it.
Now I know why all your filters are so horny.
Hey, listen, man, I can't just name my filters normal things. I feel like it's so boring. I gotta look at it and be like, I'm sad to see
your
this
filters are the horniest filters on the site, I guarantee it. Not a huge fan of that 5-minute close, but we did close above my support line. Please don't be flagging to the downside. I like being right, but I'm usually right when it's to the downside, not the upside. So we're out of character today on this one.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. So Anthony, I don't know. I'm not convinced on this one as much either. So we'll see what happens. 1.06 is being bought up at the bid as well. Someone taking a quick little profititas? I don't know. We'll find out. I will definitely go ahead and get a little bookie mark. All right.
Can you take me higher?
Please do it.
Please?
Please.
Come on, set a new local high on the 5. Give it to me.
Also, who the hell is buying RGTI 150% out of the money? Like, what?
Some guy.
Just give me that $28,000, please. Don't. Come on. You can share with me.
Oh, yeah, put premiums keep dropping. Just a real quick here. We've still got put premiums dropping, and net call premiums are pushing up. We set a new local high on the 5. Come on, baby! I'm just going to keep this up for just a second, Jay-Z, because this might be my breakout candle I've been waiting for the whole time we've been sitting in this trade for the last 20 frickin' minutes. That's another thing with SPY, man. You got to sit. With my futures, I'm in and out in like 2 minutes. With SPY, I got to sit here for like an hour. But all right, give me a new high a day. Show me a like me. 683, let's go. Give me my 683.06. Give me it! Just do it! Oh, they're so close. They're so close. You know you want to. Look at it. Just look at it. It wants to. It's just like, I want to. And I'm like, I want you to, too. There we go.
Oh, my RR's just filled.
Do it! What happened on RR?
I just filled for 20% in RR.
Nice. Actually, let me pop that open. What's that looking like? Yeah, I'm only up 13% on it because I got that shit fill. So we're sitting there. I'm up about 20% on SPY, but I want my target, damn it. Give me that 6803. Jesus, 683.06. Just do it!
Just do it to him.
Looks like they're trying to reject right at the high of day. Just below high of day. Give me a new one. We like new things here. That's why Unusual Whales always has plethora of new things, like every week. We like new shit. Gimme. 24 bucks ain't enough. 20% ain't enough. I'm not Jay-Z in this trade. 20% ain't enough. Get over. Give me my target.
Dan says
there's room to a new high even in the pre-market if we can get above the 683.06. Give it to me. All right, I'm going to get this off the screen. We're just going to keep watching it. I'll get loud if they do what I want or swing back to stop me out because they're rude as hell.
Dan says those far out the money calls in RGM might be an inexpensive hedge for a short equity position. Yeah, I definitely don't disagree with you on that one.
New high a day?
It's
There's my 683.06. Will they push through it? Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Don't reject it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme. We're above it. If I get a 5-minute close above this with a back test, honey buns, the 684 is going in the money for me.
Anthony, I'm already looking at it. That's the next thing I'm gonna click the moment Nick is done with.
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, because this could take 5 more minutes. Who knows?
This is exactly what populated. So I was actually curious about this. The UPS calls. Are they expecting influx in deliveries, I guess, for holiday season?
On holiday! I'm mostly just doing that to see who in the chat gets all these references. A couple of them have been pretty obvious ones, but
he said a couple been obvious.
One of them was a pretty. The I Need It one was a pretty deep cut. Nobody knows 8 Stop 7, and it's kind of a travesty.
Why do you sound so soft spoken right now?
I was pretty far away from the mic and not yelling for once.
Okay, got it.
That's never happened in the history.
I know.
Kind of threw me off a little bit over there, you know. Hey Nick, quick question: what's for lunch today? Wow, look at this.
I probably won't even eat lunch. I'm not hungry.
Damn.
If I do, it's gonna be some like bullshit like canned tuna with cottage cheese to get my protein in because I'm trying to get fit again because I got fat. I'm on the way. I'm below 210 now. We're vibing.
My wife made spaghetti bolognese. I'm super excited to eat that for lunch.
Keep talking. I have to do something for a coworker quick, but I'm still here and I'm still watching this trade be sexy as hell.
11:30:09 is when these started. The big order started. Not big order, I guess, Anthony. So 11:30:09. 1130.09 over here. The 1131s also are at, I don't know. They do it is an ascending fill, right? So
All right, now hold 683.06 as support and pay me. We're sitting at 30% right now. I want to take out the pre-market high, which was 683.78. Now that we've conquered my resistance at 683.06, moving my stop up into profit now. This is looking good. All right, continue.
So in my opinion, I would like to see how much volume like actually does carry over tomorrow on UPS. Good. Like I said, noteworthy mention would be the holiday stuff. Joe Nate and Joe agrees. Holiday season for UPS, FedEx, all those good stuff. And Dan also mentions UPS is pretty beaten down for what it's worth, trading around summer 2020 price. So Dan, I'm guessing you like this. You're liking this amount of flow coming in for UPS. I'm guessing. When do they have earnings next? 129 to be decided, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm interested to see
how
how
much
much
of a rejection there. I'm watching.
How much OI actually carries over on this. So
I will not take less than 20% on this trade. I will get in a new scalp if they lose 683.06 as support, but they're bouncing it right now. No sweating. We're vibing. Continue. Ups. Man, I always get the UPS people in my area are assholes, man. The FedEx homies are nice. Ooh, what a support hold! I'm gonna pop this open right quick. Oh, I love that. Oh, we love to see that. Oh, stick the landing. Let me get rid of this. There we go. Stick the landing. Look at that. Look at that perfect touch of the inflection point right there. 683.06. If this 5-minute can close green, I'm gonna be a happy son bitch. We like winning, folks. We like being right.
Everybody likes being right.
We like
man.
being right around here. But
CRM
they can still backtest 682.82 and not shake me out. But if they lose this support, I'm just going to take my profit. We don't give our gains back. Because I already did that last week and it was painful.
What else do we got? Toast, BKTX, puts, CNK. Let me refresh this.
Oh, new highs again. Come on. Give me 683.67. You know you want it. Or 78, rather, not 67. Oh, they want it. Oh, yeah. Baby! I'm actually going to flip this back up. Let's watch this shake out. If they give a hard rejection, I'll just take my gains and I'll take another scalp later if they give it to me. But so far, we're sitting at 37%. Right here is a rejection spot, so I'm watching this.
I will drink some water while you do that.
We're watching this 5-minute. I want this 5-minute to stay and close green for me to stay in the trade. I'm not going to risk drawdown on this, though. So like I said, if they can't maintain this 683.06 as support, I'm taking it off. That is now my stop. And my target is technically in the money. I know I keep saying these pre-market highs. I want that. Yeah, I want it to become support. So I'm just going to mark it here. I want them to get through there for me and hold it just like they're doing on 683.06 right now. I want them to do that at the pre-market high for me because that will give me a pretty good chance of these 684s going in the money. What's Periscope and net premiums doing? Pop that bad boy open, give us some context. Net put premiums are giving a little bit of a wiggle up, but they're not doing anything severe. We are entering this positive GEX zone I mentioned earlier this morning. If we can't stay within or push above it, it's profit taking time. I'm going to start looking for a reversal. But let me give this some breathing room. Let's see what they do for old Stoney here.
Checking in with you, Nick. Did you stop the Twitter stream on purpose?
No. The Twitter stream's just foobar, man. If the Twitter stream's dead, it's dead on their side.
All
yeah,
right.
it's showing that it's ended, so it ended itself.
Okay.
Awesome. Love that.
That's great. Thanks, Elon.
That's super cool. All right, I'm out. I'm taking it. Wait, I'm going to give him one more chance to hold 683.06, but this is a clean rejection right here. This might be time for me to take my gains. Let's give it a sec, and I'm out. Good trade, baby! 26%! Oh! Now watch him hold that support like a G and just rip. All right. Yeah,
Nick,
the Twitter feed's dead. Twitter's dead.
I'm looking at some UPS calls, actually. I'm going to most likely get some tomorrow, I think, but I am looking at some UPS calls because it did hit one of my option screeners, too. It hit an option screener and the interval flow as well, so I have interval flow, option screener, and I have on Snow Access filter right now.
Oh, I think they might have done it to me.
So I'm definitely interested in taking some UPS tomorrow, most likely. I want to see what happens there. And then also it does just a quick thing, Anthony, the UPS also does seems like it does cover earnings, right? We're supposed to have earnings on 1/29/26, so this is 2/20/2026, so just FYI on that as well. So we'll see some OI. We'll see how the OI does with the volume. I want to see how much volume carries over tomorrow before I go a little bit into these. So we'll definitely keep up. I'll remember. I'll remind myself tomorrow.
I'm in 682s for tomorrow. Now I want them to lose that support. My stop is high a day. Let's see if we get a back-to-back here, Jay-Z. There's my put, 682 for tomorrow. I need them to lose that 683.06 for me now. Stop is at high a day, 683.55. Intraday high a day, not including pre-market. Pre-market's up here at 683.80-ish. They're bouncing that support right now, so it's, like I said, tight stop once again. This time, I want them to reverse. I don't want them to hold this. They wicked below the last 5 minute. That's not a guarantee of anything, but I like what the premiums are doing for me here as well. Put premiums gave a little wiggle upward. Call premiums gave a little wiggle downward. This one's tight, though. This one's tight. All right. My target's not as wide either. My target's only 682.58 to start. And then, once again, that support from earlier, 682.36. Finally, my full target would be 681.65, but I don't know that they go that far. It's been a pretty bullish morning. But I'll keep you updated on this if I get stopped out or not.
Market tide, too. Looking pretty bullish overall.
On your screen if you're doing some surfing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nothing much yet. I haven't seen anything new pop up. That is relatively interesting. Let me check out DGen ER for tomorrow. CRM calls. Very interesting after hours today. Salesforce. 41K. Interested to see what happens. We'll see what more on this comes in. Nothing new as yet.
Out of this, SPY. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Show me you like me twice. Because I just talk shit about being good at shorts. Oh, they're straddling that support right now. But net call premium is still ticking down a little bit. I want more. I want them to show me that 68.45 ain't shit to them and come back into this negative gamma zone that we back tested earlier. But right now it looks like they're trying to hold that 683.06 support. ZM. Oh, you're still on ZM. The 87.
No, they're moving is what I think. Yeah, they're moving. I have a feeling that they're moving also because people are buying into it maybe. I don't think I'm gonna wait on those still. Again, the flow was like there was a mid area, which is why I don't like to take them. Yeah, I don't mind missing those just because if I'm not sure of them, I'm not gonna take them. I am not sure. I wasn't sure of it. I just wanted to make sure before I take anything, especially on the show here. I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing the right way.
All right, so they might get me. I'm watching close now. The 1 minute's trying to scale itself back up into a bullish pattern. The 5 minute so far has held that support pretty well. I need them to get below it and close below it for me. Otherwise, we'll lose like $10 on this. Oh well. All right, watching.
EST.
Do it. Give me a new 5 minute low. Do it. Don't you bounce it, you silly something. There we go. New low. Ooh, we got big background noise from somewhere. Oh, did your fan kick on, Jay-Z?
Who do you think it is, bro?
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, really?
yeah.
My fan did. It's been the same noise this entire time. You know that, right?
Yeah, but it's... Oh, there it's gone again. I think your microphone's just being really selective about when to get the background noise and when not.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
put it
it's
close
weird.
to my
All
face.
right, right now the 5-minute is still straddling that support as well as that EMA I talked about earlier. If it holds it as strong support, I'll get out of this. Right now, we're still fine.
Are you on? You're not on your screen.
No, no,
are
I
you?
wasn't. I was just
Okay,
talking.
okay. All right. VST by a Joe named Joe. So, Joe, I don't know if you saw that just right now. It was up and they dipped again. I'm not curious to see what it is. We had that 11 o'clock, that 273. Seemingly again spreads. Wide bid ask spread. Not the biggest fan. Again, I can't in my right mind when I see something like this, I can't really take it. I would like to see a closer bid ask. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with any of these things I say because I just want to make sure that we're getting the right information out. But this bid ask is too spread out for me. We are, let's see, back to the math, I guess. Let me do some math again real quickly.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. Joey's making me do math. He's making me do math.
Uh-oh.
So 90 is your midpoint. Your midpoint is gonna be 249.50. I mean, yeah, it's definitely way closer than most of our other ones to the ass side, but I don't know what the trader is thinking. I would lean on this situation. I guess I would lean more for just this one here. I would lean more towards the ass side of a possible BTO, but I'm not sure yet. I would want to see more flow come in to support this. What is going on overall for this? We had that 135. We had this.
All right, this is gearing up to stop me out. Watching.
Seems like a more closer to sold to open there. Oh, this is weird. This carried and this carries. There's a half and half on there. 5. You see this, Nick? You had a 10-6 out of 4. Seems like a STO with 4,238 to the bid side, and then you had this 4,000 with 399 carryover.
Bro's
which
running
was
auto
ass
tune.
side. Yeah.
It's fine. It's just length.
It's
for a
latency,
second.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, mine.
Yeah, go ahead though. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. But yeah. Wait, latency, is that my internet then?
Yeah,
Why?
but it's
is
gone
that
now.
my
You're fine.
internet?
You're fine.
Okay. Did you see that though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So Joe, I'm not really sure. I would lean more towards BTO, but again, something I probably wouldn't get into on this one. Just because it's also expensive for a smaller account. So, but it looks good.
They have failed to stop me out of that put. We're still in.
Are you cooking?
We're at break even, but we're cooking kinda. I want this 5-minute to close below 683.06. I got a minute to do it, but so far they are holding that as support. So I'm watching close. Either way, we can't lose the day. That was a good scalp earlier. SPXW.
Yeah.
Oh, your little summa cum laude random ass
Yeah,
SPX shit.
Yeah, but when did that? Like, I'm trying to again. Directionality is my goal with that. So that's how I was like when that scalp came in. The call came in right before that. So trying to figure out if I can use that for directionality purposes.
All right, the 1 minute's
But-
starting to move back in my favor. If we can get below 682.86 on SPY, we are in business.
Business.
It's business time.
It's more UPS.
That was another deep cut reference. Let's see if anybody got it.
Enrique says, "New subscriber here. Welcome. Welcome to the
Welcome to the
unusual
party,
family.
homie.
The best family out there."
All right, 5-minute.
UPS.
Come on, give me a close below. Oh, it closed right on it. You guys are dicks. This is going 50-50 for me. Let's go. I'm going to pull it up on screen because the trade's happening right now. If this move completes, it's business time, y'all. Pop my screen on. There we go. Oh, I gotta move
Thank
my
you,
chart
Tucker.
over.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for you to post that.
I just do my job.
Here we go.
I appreciate ya.
Here we go. Are we gonna be 2 for 2, homies? Right here is a stopping point, 682.59. They can bounce that good and hard. I want them to lose 682.36. Give me my full target at 681.65. Let's see. Right here's where they can bounce it. Come on, go right through it. Be sexy. Spy, give me 2 for 2, baby. Do it for the people! Let's do it for Johnny!
Dude, for Johnny, he said.
All right, I'm just going to leave this up for a second. I'm going to kick back
No,
and
yeah,
relax.
yeah.
See what we do here. See what we do here. Here people can see what the hell I'm looking at. I'll move the chart over here. They're bouncing that little mini support. Let me see what the 1 minute's doing for me. All right, let's see if they backtest 683.06 from below and turn it back into resistance for me. That's what we want. We're okay with a bounce. We're not okay with a break of trend. Let's go. Because it could also take forever here. Like, we could go down as far as 682, bounce back up to 682.70 to 80, and form a head and shoulders here. But like I said, right where we're at now, it's kind of a mini pivot point for me in the way that I scalp. If they hold this with too much fervor, I'm going to get out of the put.
Using some big words like furrow here doesn't make me understand
Strength.
what you're talking about. I know.
Strength and passion.
Try to make a joke.
Like passion fruit.
Passion fruit. I haven't had a passion fruit in a while.
It's all right. I'm not the biggest fan of passion fruit, dragon fruit.
Back home, they make like passion fruit drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Juices. Oh, that shit's fire.
All right, if they hold this too hard, it's just setting up another leg up like they did when they backtested 681.65 earlier. So I'm keeping an eye on this. About 3 more minutes on the 5 minute. This 1 minute's doing the back test. I kind of expected them to. Let's see what they do here. Oh, Tucker, can you see what message by Joe got retracted? I'm assuming it was a link. If it was, can you allow it?
Seems like you tried to send it twice. How do I?
You should be able to right-click it and be like, here, let me see if I can see it. Click it. It doesn't even show. Okay. No. You know what, Joe? You're an affiliate. I'm just going to make you a mod so you can send links.
Sheesh.
There you go. Go ahead and share that again and see if it worked. All right, we're rejecting the EMA on the 1 minute. Give it to me. Give it to me. They can still backtest all the way up to that 683.06 and keep me in the trade as long as they don't reconquer it. We're still fine.
Oh, he retracted his old message.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, you're a mod now anyway. Welcome. All right, 1 minute. Take me back to my MNQ scalping tendencies. Let me get this downside. If it's a true reversal, we'll make a new low a day, just like when I took that call to make a new high a day. And mind you, they never got to the pre-market highs. But we did make an intraday high a day. I want the same to the downside as like a full home run. I'm not going to put my eggs in that basket, though. If they retake that 683.06, I've got to get out. That can just set up another leg. You see how all these dips got bought up? I don't want them to do that here. I need them to give me my continuation. Otherwise, I'm getting out. There's no reason to have that risk on. But if this one hits, we wipe out the losses we're sitting in our unrealized positions. It'll wipe it out completely. But that, I mean, we still have time on those. I'm not worried about our flow plays. We got time.
Except that SGML.
SGML's getting hosed, bro. I don't, you know. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We're down 57% on the 14s, and I'm down 21% on the 12s. But if I end up taking SGML off, I'm probably going to keep the 12s on a little bit, because I got time on those.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this is one of those ones that
there were too many lithium names getting lit up for me to ignore it. So I'm going to take the risk on it.
Yeah, down. This is one of those ones that probably be down 85% and then go all the way up to.
Yeah, I'm keeping risk on for SGML. I liked that flow too much not to. And y'all, something you got to get used to with options is you got to learn how to stomach drawdown, because it happens. You're not going to get a move instantly all the time. Rarely will you get a move instantly. All right, here's the test of that support. Don't you wick it. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. There's another light support point basically right here. There's a couple of little spots they can bounce between my two my two intradays here.
What is your target, Nick?
Full target is 681.27 or lower. I'm going to be watching if they can get to 681.65 for me. If they bounce it too hard, I'll close it just like I did on the rejection for the call. Right now, they're on that initial first support I mentioned, 682.36. I need that to become resistance now. There's some back testing they can do. This shit takes forever with SPY. If we were in futures, I would have closed it already at that first target because that would have been more than enough profit on MES. With SPY, I got to give it breathing room. And that's something I'm learning. With long-term swings on options, I have no problem with drawdown. It's this intraday shit with SPY.
Give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
Oops, I just closed it. Nah, give me it. They're going to do it for me.
Come on.
They're going to do it for me. What's Periscope look like? Let me pull that up. How you looking, homie? All right, we've got net call premiums tanking right along with it. Net put premiums aren't jumping as much as I'd like. They're coming up on that 6830 SPX, which is that major bounce point from earlier.
You have net gamma though, so it seems like.
Yeah, this is looking good right now. But yes, it's negative. But like I said, green or red, even though the hypothesis behind it is that market makers will accelerate these red zones by selling into the downside move, I kind of utilize them all as support and resistance. If it's heavy, I keep my eye on it either direction. When I have these pockets of it, so like this is a shitload of negative gamma, that just bolsters my confidence that will continue, but it's not a guarantee in any way, shape, or form. So if they bounce any of these major negative gamma levels, I'll close just to be safe. I can always get back into another trade. You can't always get your gains back on the current trade. So I'm watching here. I need them to get me below this last stair step that launched us to a new high of day. If they can't get below this, we now have another confirmation that 681.65 is acting as a clean support. But right now, we're in a waiting game right now. I don't want them to bounce this 5-minute candle whatsoever. If we form a wick like this on this candle in the next 2.5 minutes, I'm probably going to close it because I don't want to get caught on the wrong side of another stair step up. But right now, net gamma exposure, net premiums, and the chart are in my favor for this put. I'm not getting out yet. Let's see what they do. We still got time on this bad boy.
Apple, new lower day. Give back.
Dump it, Apple. Give it to me,
Joe.
All right, we got below the former hold of this support. That doesn't guarantee shit, but it's confluential. It's giving us confluence with our hypothesis on this trade, with the net gamma exposure, with the net premiums. I'm gonna let them wiggle around this level first. Then we'll take a look at maybe taking profit if they bounce me too hard. I might even give them a chance to backtest 682.36 to prove that it's resistance. If we can't, we're going to form that W again like I said we did earlier, and they're going to stop me out for profit. But we're sitting cozy. We're sitting cozy. They have not kicked us out yet. The 1 minute's testing this EMA. Just like I mentioned before, see how they trail it, hit it. Couldn't conquer it, down we go. Couldn't conquer it, down we go. I need them to not conquer it once more. If they do, I'll take my $50, whatever. That's $50 I didn't have before. All right, they're opening above it on the 1 minute. There's 1 minute left in this 5. Let me open my orders. They might be taking me here in a second for a ride. I'm going to let this 5-minute candle close unless it goes green. If it goes green, I flatten. But I'm going to let it close otherwise. 35 seconds on the 5-minute. If it goes green, I close. Otherwise, let's see what they do. Let's see if they believe in this level and the buyers come back in. Net call premiums are not going back up much with this bounce. No guarantees there, though. I'm going to stick to my rule. If this goes green, I'm out. 15 seconds on this candle. I want sellers to push this wick away. I want this wick to go away. I don't want it to turn into this one from earlier at the same level. I want this wick gone. If we open with this wick, or if they turn green and open above 682.36. All right, let's give them a chance. A new high above this, I'm clicking place order and we're out. Do the buyers have the juice or not? Little minor rejection of that support/resistance. I want it to be real. Reject, so I know it's real.
Rejected. Do it.
And they're gonna wick me out. They're close. And we're out. Good trade. We are up almost $100 on the day between those two scalps, homie, in the small account.
Nice.
If that was a wick out and they dump now, I will complain about it. But we're 2 for 2 on our scalps this morning, baby! Baby, we got the energy! Or maybe I have the energy. I might be alone in that. All right, let's go back to flow. Let's go back to flow.
All right, so Jordan and Joe sent in the PPL 35P 116 2026. So I've been on this one, 94% our total volume here. And then you have the 1.0 average. I'm gonna take a look at the count so far. It is already in the money, which I don't know how I feel about. But it is 2.21 1/3 average too. So kind of hits all my things besides out of the money. We have 1101.46 mid to begin with. And then we go into a ascending fill.
Nate says, is that stoner cocaine? Nate, you missed it. I actually took a long and won for once. Miracles do happen. Oh, dude. SGML is getting shellacked.
Yeah. Let me take a look at that real quickly, too, on here.
It's trying to form a reversal pattern on the 5-minute, but it's not trying very hard. Like I said, I'm leaving risk on for SGML. I haven't seen any contradictory flow yet, have you?
Yeah, I haven't even seen any contradictory news.
Nothing's even momentum chasing it. I'm going to stay in it. There's no... HUN's up 12% still. I'm now red on RR, but it's not bad. It's like $12. Yeah. We're vibing. We're 2 for 2 on SPY scalps this morning. We are in it to win it today.
I think I'm gonna close one of my HUN positions soon at even 8. It's at 18% right now, so I might just close it.
Yeah, mine's only at 12 because of my shit entry. But unless I see some flow or something on the chart that contradicts the move, I'm gonna stay in mine for a bit.
Yeah, I think I would take some profit and re-enter in a couple of days, just in case we get a little pullback.
Yeah, there is a lot of room to the downside. It's been on a ripper. We kind of chased on that a little bit.
On the HUN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was let me do a quick replace, and let's see if I can take some profit on that. That way I'm not too...
Oh, SPY, are you really going to abuse me like that? This is where I got to start getting used to it with this new scalping strategy using options on a small account. Is I got to start trusting this EMA more. Because you know how I was using it on the 1 minute, trailing it, and then I switched to the 5? The 5's doing a pretty clean rejection of that same EMA right now. This is showing me that I need to find confluence between that EMA and my levels, because they haven't closed above this level yet. That means they haven't conquered it yet. I should have given it for a conquer of that EMA. But that's a lesson learned, and I'll just keep tracking that as we kind of develop this SPY scalping strategy with Periscope. It's the same strategy I use with futures. It's just a lot harder with options because of the Greeks. You got theta eating away at it with time. That's why I buy multiple days out on my contracts instead of same day. Yeah, it's just a little bit more difficult than it is with my scalping on futures because of how quick it is with futures. I gotta get used to allowing wider ranges, which means I need to get more comfortable, like I said in general earlier with options. I gotta get more comfortable with the drawdown. But we'll get there. We'll get there. 35% on the account, baby. We're out here. Ooh, JPM stuff.
Yeah,
we've seen a lot of bank shit, I feel like.
Yeah, first 7 in a long time I've seen some bank stuff. WBD, Warner Brothers, getting some news maybe? I don't know. We'll find out.
The Warner Brothers might be sold to Netflix. That's kind of the current rumor.
Oh, I feel like this exact same rumor has circulated before, like years ago.
Yeah. It's been circulating. It's in and out.
Because I know, didn't Warner Brothers and Discovery become the same thing?
Yeah, that was like 6 years ago. Something like that.
2022.
Oh, I was a little off, but
Oh, and now it's planning to split into 2 separate public entities by early 2026, which I imagine is where this buyout comes from as well.
Yep.
Interesting.
Making news. Joe, just to let
Joe
you know,
mentioned the JPM too, yeah.
yeah, just to let you know, Joe, that it does cover earnings, by the way. So take that as what you will. It's a 417, so we got lots of time on that. Pretty expensive. Definitely not going to take this on my smaller account. So yeah. We have WMT as well. Joe is spamming some contracts for me. Let me take a look at the WMG. I want to refresh these real quickly. Too many tabs open, guys. Too many tabs. God damn.
No wonder he uses his phone for trades. He can't find the tab for it.
Yeah.
Vale, isn't that is that who you think? Is that that Brazilian company? I don't remember.
This is the one, right? 616 is the one you're talking. 618. Oh yeah, 618. Yep.
Yeah. It's a Brazilian oil company.
14C. Really high on 30.
Oh no, it's metals and mining. Sorry.
Dude, so many metals and materials and stuff that's coming in, like the TMC stuff. I've been saying, are we getting a rotation into that? You think?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, are we getting a rotation into that? Maybe.
Because I've been seeing those too, and I mean another reason that I'm willing to take the risk of losing $100+ on this SGML position is the flow. Even now with the dips, it's still bullish. Nothing's showing me that somebody wants firm downside. SPY is doing exactly what I said. They're probably going to go to my target now, by the way, without me. They rejected that EMA on the 5-minute, and now they're trucking back down toward that 681.65. I got bullied, y'all, but we still won, so it's fine.
I am still holding those TMCs from one of our last live streams, so they're up 200%.
Sneaky SOB. I didn't get filled on 200%. It.
Yeah, I know. I remember. We should sometimes you just gotta head the ass.
Gotta hit it.
You gotta head the ass.
Oh, this is going without me. I got bullied, y'all. I got shaken out. I got noob.
Let's see it. Let's see it real quickly. Oh yeah, you did get bullied.
I got bullied a little bit.
Oh.
That's all right. If they give me another bounce up and reject 682.36 again, I'll probably take another one, but we might not be live by then. We're coming up on almost 3 hours.
Oh wow, yeah.
Well, 2 hour 40 minute. Close enough. I rounded up.
All right, so that Vale call.
You said we're getting close to 3 hours. That's still true if it's 2:40.
Yeah, it's still technically true. I rounded up.
Yeah.
All right, what were you saying, Vale?
The 126 volume 30 average, a 223.1 volume today. 0.57 average. Let's take a look at the tape real quickly.
Today's tale of the tape.
Chasing tape.
Pretend there was an echo there, like Bruce Buffer.
Oh, multi-leg. What is this multi-leg? Oh, I'm not very good at multi-leg. So, Nick, I'm going to have to...
Is it the same strike? No, it's a little strangly. 13 put, 14 call. I mean, it's almost a straddle. Technically, a straddle is the same strike, but the hypothesis here is they're buying calls and puts. Looking at the premium, I don't like the mid fills. They both have mid fills.
Yeah. So I'm not
loving it. But let's just, for the sake of explanation, assume these were bought to open. This would be more. Let me get my screen back on. Not my screen, my face. This would be more of a if again, heavy if those puts are bought to open and the calls are bought to open, I would be looking at this as a more bearish leaning straddle because they're spending significantly more premium on the puts.
Premium, yeah.
The strike is closer to the money than the calls. If they're both bought to open, I think that this is a downside play with those calls as a hedge on it. If they are not, like, let's just, again, this is all speculation because of those mid fills. I'm not a big fan of those fills, but just for a little education-y thing. If the calls are bought to open and the puts are sold to open, that's bullish as fuck, and I'm allowing that F-bomb because that would be a synthetic long or a bullish risk reversal. they would make money on the puts losing value and make money on the calls gaining value, but that's true for the opposite. That type of thing, if again puts are sold, calls are bought, has an extremely high risk of ruin because you can lose more money than you put into it. Whereas if you buy a call or a put, you can only lose the amount that you spent to buy it. When you sell contracts to open, you can go negative. So let's assume, just for the sake of this explanation, and again, I don't think that's what this is personally, if this is sold to open and those puts go in the money, this is going to like double in value, which means of that $111 they received per contract, if this goes up to $2.22, they now owe. They not only lose because they don't get to keep any of that credit, they now owe money because they sold them to open. They sold something they don't have, which means they borrowed credit, the money they received for selling those to open. If that goes negative on them, they owe that money. Like they overdrafted their bank account type shit. Very high risk of ruin with synthetic longs. But I personally think it's more like a straddle, a bearish one, but it's hard to tell with those fills. It really is hard to tell. So I don't want to speculate. That just gave me a good chance to do a little explanation of what you might be looking at when you see these multi-legs. I would rather see clean fills to really speculate. I just wanted to explain a couple of possibilities.
That's
for
awesome.
this position.
Good. You dropped some EDU. That was awesome. I need to get better at learning multi-legs too. I think if I'm the more I do this,
I'm gonna make Dan join us someday and have like a couple of different sessions. The first one will be like beginner spreads. Then we'll ramp up. We'll ramp up to some complicated stuff.
Yeah, one-on-one training with Dan. Damn, that's a dream. So yeah, these like Nick said, seem like they're, like you said, you were leading bearish on it.
Joe made a good point. If they're sold to open and they go negative, they can just take assignment as well. With assignment, it means they end up being on the hook for the share value of those. You're not going to make a trade like this on a cash account. The margin account shit. You can't do spreads on a cash account. You can do like poor man straddles. You can just buy a put to protect the gains you've made on your calls if you're like out of day trades or something. Or if you're out of settled funds, you can just swing them both and kind of offset each other with some movement, lock in your gains. But you can't do true spreads on a cash account.
Yeah, it's also if what Nick is assuming, or if his opinion is correct of this being more so they're wanting to be more bearish on it because they're praying more.
But again, it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
No, it's definitely hard to say, but also that flow technically could be misleading, right? That big call premium coming in, right? So always make sure you guys are checking what the multi-leg is when there's a multi, because it's very important to check, because everything else could line up, but the multi can be different and totally blindside you from that, right? So just a little food for thought.
All right, let's pop back over to... Excuse me, let's pop back over to one of your filters. Also, it's okay. We're bouncing on SPY. They're rejecting 683.06, but there's no entry for me here yet. It could head and shoulders. It could wick off W, whatever the hell that's called. I call it an ooh-woo because I'm an adult. Ooh-woo.
What else do I have? Nothing really coming through for the last... look, if you look at the time difference in the gaps, right? The 12, we have 12. Oh, nope, BA, you're not getting me.
Dude,
nope.
I gotta say, first off, you were hating on Campbell's, and I took 25% on that Campbell's. And second off, I just want to point out, even though I know you got your enmity and stuff, that is the fourth airline we've seen come in today.
Yeah, I know.
It's worth looking at. Let's take it. Oh, it's a shit fill. It's a shit fill. Never mind. Shit fill. Dog shit fill.
I'm not going to drop an F-bomb, but at one point in time, I will drop one. FBA. I do not like BA.
He said the same thing about Camels on Monday, folks, and I made 25% almost instantly. So I'm just saying, his hatred, although his hatred is true and fair, because that's how I feel about Tesla, because I lose both directions on that when I tail Tesla flow. Tesla and I have a very bad relationship, so I don't play it at all anymore. He's just got that with Campbell's and Boeing.
Yeah, more so with Boeing. Boeing's the one ticker that almost made me quit trading completely. So
Now, was it the ticker's fault, or was it because you oversized like an absolute degenerate when you knew better?
No,
not
it's
to?
because I was up 600%, and then the next day,
Yeah.
this is when I first started trading.
That's
like,
not the
first.
ticker's fault, and you know it.
Yeah, I know, but I still don't like it. I get it.
More CAPR.
356% up on the
What
day.
the hell?
Someone's definitely trying to catch the top.
All right, I gotta see what the hell that's about. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh,
but
yep.
This
is actually, go ahead and pop open the overview. This is a good thing I want to bring up right the hell now, so people don't get all fucking gung ho about therapeutics stuff. Go to the chart.
The chart.
If you go to that menu button.
Yep.
No, the one that literally says menu.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you can just click chart from there. Charting, yep.
Okay.
And then set that to the daily. Up in the right. Yeah. Set that to 1 day. Yeah. Here's what happened, folks. Go ahead and scroll all the way to the right where we are now. Just click and drag your shit left. Yeah. That gap, everybody, is a result of a phase 3 study that completed with good results. The thing with these, when their move relies on FDA approvals, on trial results, it's going to move like this in either direction. If that phase 3 trial came out with mediocre results even, like good ones but not great, this shit would have dropped 50+% instantly. Yeah. These biopharma and therapeutics companies are risky as shit. But when they move, boy, do they move.
Oh,
if
they
somebody
move,
had calls on this, they are printing hard. It's up $23 freaking from $6. Like, that
also,
is all of that is because of this trial that released.
So
with good results.
Just so
all
you
of
guys
it.
know too, like piggybacking on what Nick said about therapeutics and pharmaceutical stocks, I am currently in an AMRX stock, a call right for 12.5 for 12.19. They also got FDA approval, but guess what happened? They dumped instead, even with
mediocre
FDA
results.
Approval.
So something that happens sometimes with FDA approvals is it'll be like approved with stipulations, technically, where the FDA is like, yes, but this stuff needs to change, or this was wonky in the study itself. Go back, do XYZ. If they even get a go back, even if the results are good and they get approval with connotations, it's gonna dump. Anything but stellar will nuke these biopharma stocks. So if you see shit on it and it says biopharma, therapeutics, whatever, I'm not saying don't play it. I'm saying play it very small. Play it small.
Also,
because it's probably going to go to zero if even the slightest negativity in the report comes out.
Gross.
That's just nuts, dude. What the
Yeah. 365%.
Set your net premium thing to 3 days. I want to see if somebody front ran this shit. Nah, not really. All right.
No.
I just saw that one net premium spike, and I was like, "What is that?"
I was looking through here too. I mean, look at this. Again, you can't really go off of this, but in general, like your P volume is just besides this 1 day, the majority of your P volume is higher, right? So it's like I feel like nobody really was able to catch that move with 363%. Insanity, absolute insanity. Right, and
results were good, man. Without any stipulations or hey, you need to fix this, and that's what happens.
And this I think is somebody definitely trying to see if they can time the top. Not definitely, most likely, in my opinion, is someone trying to see if they can time the top on that.
Yeah, I'm not chasing it. I'm not.
No, neither am I. No, I'm not touching that with.
Look at the IV too.
Well.
Look at the IV.
Yeah,
if this doesn't pull back, those go to zero, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not trying to lose $450 in that, but. That was the CAPR, which I saw interesting because obviously CRH materials again had another huge hit like a few days ago, I think. So I'm seeing a lot of materials coming. So
materials and commodities.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that rotation is probably gonna come in soon. So we'll see how that works out.
Joe says, "Who the hell is buying puts on Toast, dude?" Toast has been like a fun one just to watch. I haven't played it. Go ahead and go to the Toast overview, JZ. I have some friends that keep playing Toast whenever they see it, and they've been doing all right with it. Look at those even premiums too. There's nothing to go on with net premium here. They're both inflated. Yeah. But they just like saying they're getting toasted when that's my job. For those who remember my old moniker.
Oh my god. Dude, look at the
they're still going.
Oh my god.
Knock it off.
Jesus.
They don't like it. They don't like it at all.
They don't like the fact that it's so high.
Maybe they're in so much profit, they're doing what I just said earlier about offsetting their risk to the downside if it pulls back. Because that IV is high. If it moves down to come anywhere near 25, these are going to rocket. But it's got to happen fast and hard. And they bought time on it. Bookmark one of those. I don't care which one. I just want to follow up on it. We're not playing it in the house account. It's way too expensive and way too risky. But I want to follow up on that. That's aggressive. That's aggressive.
25s.
That's aggressive. But that IV, dude, is terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Even if I had the fun, if this show account was at 10K instead of 1,400, I wouldn't buy that. It's too much.
I'm looking at more so degeneracies.
All right, I'm gonna do a piss break. For next time, I'm gonna have the piss break meme on screen. I'll even add a sound to it because it happens a lot. I drink too much stuff. Here's your screen. Here's your beautiful face. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, 2 or 3 shakes.
Oh, you calls. 220, 2026. 0.5. Kind of wider spread. What is the market cap on this? 3.4 billion. Take a little click on this. Tucker, you still alive over there?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm just making sure you're alive. I don't know what's happening.
I'm kicking. I'm vibing.
Too many tabs open, and there we go. Much better. Only one stamp to go off of with a 0.13 and a 0.25. I don't like this bid ask at all. Would like to see more come in, but quick overview on this. Down 2%, 2.5% for the day. Not a lot going on, I feel like. 1,598. 0.5, we had some crazy stuff over here. 34 is the area, down to 34. Yeah, we'll see if any more of the U-comes come in. DGen, MP61, 12.5. A Joe named Joe. The right one.
Didn't you just play MP?
Oh, yeah.
Or is this the one we were looking at on Monday?
We were looking at it on Monday.
Yeah, there it is. The 1900.
So they made profit. If we bought it, when we bought it, Nick, they definitely...
SPY is going for 683.80, that level I talked about earlier. I would have never sat in those calls, by the way. We got a good 25% on those and 20% on the puts. But it's happening. What I should have done is flipped right when we held that support and I stopped out. I should have flipped. But lessons. I'm going to get better at using this strategy on SPY. We're going to get there. It's working. We're good. We're up almost 40% on the account again. Now, for what it's worth, I got it up 60% to 1,600. And then that oopsie I mentioned at the top of the show, where I oversized a swing and gave every single penny of it back in a single trade. That's why you don't oversize, like me, like an idiot.
Idiot, he said.
I had to bust ass to get us back up here, bro. Hey, RC is green now. What's RC doing? This is the first time that has been green since we entered it. RC's pumping, bro.
Let's go.
My man, that's that shit.
Let's go.
Finally. We've been sitting in this bad boy for a minute.
I'm up at 33% on mine.
That must be nice.
I am exiting.
Which is funny because if you recall, I entered at a better fill than you on a closer strike.
Out.
And mine's only up 22% for $8. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm not exiting this yet.
You don't. I'm taking mine.
The target for this is way higher. It's way, way, way higher. That's why I liked the risk on it, because the downside was fuck all. Dude, I've done like 10 F-bombs today. I gotta chill. The stop is way down at like 230, but the target is way up at 358. And if you look at this pattern, oops, there we go. If you look at this pattern here, this is a reversal. They held that support down at 232, like I said earlier, with fervor. Right here is one of those, when I was looking at SPY earlier, if you guys saw, right here is another one of those inflection points. We're almost to where they might reject and cancel the reversal at 283. But if they can get above this peak, that was the next stair step down at $3.05, that opens the door for where the drop started, way up at 360. That is my target. That's the full target I have on this RC position, which will put these $3 calls in the money, and I'll do a little shimmy. But we'll see. Man, I'm going to keep an eye on this 283 because it is a rejection point. But the contracts are cheap enough. I'm hanging out.
I've been worried about those, but I'm super, super happy they're finally at least green.
Now, the only one that we really messed up was the ARBE. Those are cooked.
Oh, yeah. Those are cooked because of earnings. I didn't even realize they were earnings.
Yeah, those are done.
Quick.
But it was cheap as shit. It was like $14. Yeah. But no, everything else we have time on. I'm not even particularly worried about this SGML. These 14s I'm letting go to 0. Those are 0 or hero. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the 12 that I have because it's longer dated, it's closer to the money, and the bullish flow on it was way more aggressive than it was on the 14s. And yesterday, during SGML's dip, nothing but ask side calls were coming in. I'm not shaken out of that yet, even though we dilly-dallied around these supports that we're losing. On the daily, we still have the potential for that W I talked about. I just don't want it to go below these two shoulders, which again is pretty far down. Got to stick to my rules on the pattern. I want this to break back above these two supports and get me back above 1088. I'm not even going to think about closing them until all the way down at 882, unfortunately. And that'll hurt. The IV was pretty high on these contracts. That'll be painful. But the pattern and the flow are aligning. I'm staying in this one until they nuke me, essentially. I think I'm right.
Listen, man. I was under the impression that none of these are going to work out. I was going to be like, you know what?
I thought I was pessimistic. Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm happy.
Oh, HUN looks so good, man. I'm excited for HUN.
I'm excited for the remaining. Even honestly, dude, I'm actually still excited for the SGMLs too because it's just. I don't know. Understand why again.
Joe says RC's fundamentals look train wreckish. Ask yourself how much that has mattered when you've been trading options, though.
Nick, I'm not gonna lie. I am going to get a super degenerate position.
To be fair, also Joe, just to like prove my point and drive that home. Look at Tesla. Just at all, like in general. Tesla's fundies have never been good, and they're just always on top of the world. It just depends on what buyers want to do, man. I'm taking the risk. The pattern's there for me, but I might just get swept. Oh wait, I was talking about SGML, and he was talking about RC. That's the opposite. RC's coming up real close to that point. This is a nice candle. I'm gonna see what they do at 283. We're at 279 now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That is beautiful. Yeah, that looks good.
I like it a lot.
I put in a fill for such a degenerate play, Nick. I'm not even going to mention it. We'll see if anything goes in.
Oh, the Netflix?
No, the
Oh,
the
you mad lad.
I didn't get that one. I went for
You got farther out of the money.
No, you will kill me if I tell you what I got.
He got like the 5s or some shit.
I did get the 5s.
Nice.
Yeah, I put in a fill. Let's see what happens. I'm actually like really curious to see because this is like tickling my fancy a lot. Because why is somebody buying so much of it? I know it's like super. This is like way closer in the money than what I bought, but I'm actually really curious. Are they gonna say the results were fake or something like that? Is that what's going on? We'll find out. We will find out.
We'll see. Well, if we don't have anything super new coming in, we have been rolling for 2 hours. We've had 2 successful SPY scalps. We took profit on 1 flow trade. Damn good day.
I did take 2 flow scalps as well.
Oh, shit, you're right. It's been 3 hours. I can count. Yeah. I can count. And I'm over here making fun of Jay-Z's math.
I know we didn't take it in our WhaleWatch account, but two full scalps on my part as well for my WhaleWatch account, and it's good. I'll post some pictures of them later on X to confirm them as well.
I'm more annoyed they didn't give me a safe opportunity to add to HUN. Because I like HUN. The chart
yeah.
is full steaming ahead here. If they can get above that 1066 from this morning, we got spice. It also is kind of looking like either it's going to give me the ooh-woo or a head and shoulders, though. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I like HUN. But man, it's got a long way to go down if I'm wrong. Actually, no, it doesn't. That's just my chart being zoomed out. It only...
BBY...
If it stays above 995, we're fine.
Are we getting memes on BBY again? Someone's throwing an 11K on BBY. Probably
Best
no. Ah, man. So...
Dude, Best Buy was the shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, now it's
all
just
your
full of
computer parts
scalpers
and
for
stuff.
Pokemon cards.
Now you only really have Micro Center for that, and they're like nowhere. In the Midwest,
Yeah.
anyway. You got like Chicago, St. Louis, Minnesota. That's about it.
Interesting. I'm gonna revisit this later. I'm kind of curious. We're gonna get a little meme pump on BBY. Positive vibe because what CAPR did you take? I don't even want to mention it. I got the most degenerate play in the world, which is like a 99.99999% chance of not working.
Yeah, I would say that's accurate.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, no, I gotta. Yeah.
Or it could be amazing. I mean, you know, he's basically betting on CAPR giving back the entire move that it made on that FDA news. Or sorry, not technically. It wasn't approval or anything. It was just phase 3 trials were good.
Yeah, I just don't trust it with all the CAPR comments. I mean, the contracts in general are just so expensive that I don't want to buy those exact contracts. But you know, it's casino time.
He's like, we did 2 good, responsible trades. It's time to mess around.
I took some profits. I took some good trades. Well, I'm not gonna. Why am I gonna not do it? So.
All right. Well, there's no setups for me in SPY now. We did set another new daily high on SPX and SPY, and they kind of look like they're rejecting here, but I don't trust it to take a short scalp on it. I think we're burned out for the day. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's time for me to go eat some food.
Good morning, folks. I hope you guys had a damn good time. Let me switch back and bring Tucker back into this shit show.
Whoa.
There he is. With one ear.
Whoa.
One ear.
Whoa.
But yeah, I think that's it for us today, homies. We had 2 good scalps.
Are you showing the screen or?
No, I just have us.
Are you sure? Because on your share, I have something else. Oh, it's different. Never mind. You know what? It's a different situation. There we go. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Also,
you're just seeing my screen share. Yeah. They're not. They see us. And this time it's Tucker's turn to be really, really grainy. Look at that.
Oh yeah, why not?
But hey, what I'm thinking, we got, you know, the holiday and the new year coming up. The schedule's going to be a little wonky for that, but I still want to have shows around the holiday. So maybe we can get like a UW Trader affiliate powwow and just kind of mess around one of the days.
Yeah.
What day is it? The 22nd, I think. The 22nd, the Monday the 22nd, we won't be live, but if everybody's around, we'll do it Tuesday, right before Christmas Eve. We'll do Tuesday instead of that Monday because I'll be driving. And then maybe I'll see if I'll reach out to some of the affiliates, see if we can't just have like a New Year's powwow, either right before or right after the New Year, depending on when people are free. I won't set a date or anything until I know when people will be free. But I just want to have a hangout one, a fun one. We'll be loud and drink and do whatever.
Yeah. I'm definitely around because guess what? I do nothing else with my life but then this. So.
But yeah, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
But other than that, folks, this is it for us this week, unless something crazy happens and we have an impromptu live between now and Friday. Otherwise, same place, same time. Hopefully Twitter won't freaking die this time and we can have it on both spots. But thanks to those of you who came over and joined us back up on YouTube to hang out. But we'll be back at it on Monday, market open. If anything cool happens with the account, we'll tweet about it. You'll find out. Have a good one, everybody. We'll catch you guys Monday.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Bye.